you know when you're live? Oh, there you go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 5-year plan. This one's for the culture. Laurence is back. He's in the house. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's in his own house, isn't he?
Wearing my QPR. Well, if I was in your house, it'd be terrible. I'm wearing my QPR jersey.
He's got his Rangers jersey, and we've got some work to do, mate. Last week, if you weren't able to see any of the streams, there is a highlights video that you can watch, and it's about 25 minutes, and you can just see exactly the situation that we're in. There's been highs, there's been lows, there's been ups, there's been downs. Loz has been in the chat for basically all of the streams, which has been amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And people,
I love it.
People have wanted you back, and you are back.
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth are you back? It's not, of course, it's not because I asked you to come back. It's because you've got unfinished business.
Well, no, first of all, it's the unfinished business. Secondly, I was a little bit annoyed that I didn't get asked back the week after. I thought, wow,
you thought this was a weekly gig.
I genuinely thought, well, they'll ask me back once a week because this was a raging success. And then when you went, nah, it's good. We've got this. I mean, there's Mark Goldbridge. I went fair play, and then you went Chris Pajak. I went fair play. So to be in there this week feels good. I'm back in the mix. It feels
Mate,
nice.
It's lovely to have you back.
I'm a little bit disappointed what's happened while I've been away.
Yeah.
There's also times where when I'm watching and I'm going, oh, I wouldn't have done that. Wouldn't have done it like that. It's frustrating if I'm honest.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I mean, that's not something I've have to deal with because obviously it's it's my stream. It's my game.
You're
it's
in
my
control.
save. I am in control.
You're great. Yeah.
And I'm only 50% of the job a lot of time. Maybe 65. I don't know. It depends on who it is. But there have been highs and lows. Chris Pajak's done brilliantly. Mark Goldbridge
2-point average.
did brilliantly. Yeah, exactly. Will Brazier, he might be in the chat right now. Will, I mean, let's be honest, it didn't work.
Brazier was unlucky though. Brazier got such a tricky run of fixtures coming up to that. I just thought, wow, you're just getting hit and hit and hit with really hard, like Leeds and all these different guys. I was like, yeah, that's hard.
True. That is true. And he tried to stay quite calm, actually, which I quite like that.
Or he just didn't care. I mean, which one is it?
Yeah. He'll have to let us know. I have no idea. They're saying turn up Loz a little bit.
Turn me up.
I
can turn myself up. Watch me turn me up. Wait, watch this.
Go on.
I'll go up to, we had this discussion before, 75%. How do people in the chat feel about that? Is that any better for people at home?
Certainly a bit louder for me. I reckon that will do the job. So yeah, let's have a look at the situation we find ourselves in after the last stream. I mean, if you even just missed the last stream, you would have thought everything's great. We're fourth in the league. Nothing to worry about.
What's the worry? Yeah.
But, the worst assistant manager since John Eustace, Will Brazier, came in and...
We're really sticking the boot in.
Well, I mean, he's not here now, is he? So we can go big. It's not being good. Let's be honest. Draw, loss. A 3-0 defeat in the West London derby against Fulham. We got a last-minute draw against Brentford, which was helpful. But overall, that was
a great moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
You're not far off, though. We're not far off the playoffs. We're only 4 points off. I don't feel like that's terrible.
No, I agree. And you create the culture. I think other managers maybe were able to sort of jump on the back of that touch down the line. But with
I agree.
By my side, I feel like we can do something very, very special to here today. And this can be the start. This is what I put on Twitter. I did say that this is it. Get on board now. And so when we get to that playoff final, and when we're in the final few minutes of the 90 minutes and you're in your suit, like I'll be, then you'll be able to go, yes, I was there when Laurence stepped in and changed the culture of this entire...
Yeah, he steadied the ship.
Yes. Is that what
you are putting a lot of pressure?
I know. Are you happy? You'll be happy just with steadying the ship. Is that your main aim today?
Well, it really depends what you consider to be a steady ship. I consider a steady ship to not just be a ship that is pointing in the right direction, but one that is also it's got velocity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Speed is not enough for me.
Yes.
Velocity is what's key here.
Yeah, momentum is crucial in football, and currently we're in the wrong direction. So we need to
get both E equals MC squared.
Yes, exactly. A couple of super chats already. Enan Peppard, thanks for making Barry Collins stop carrying. I think he means crying. But a nightmare there, son. Someone tricked quite a few of us. Me, Jackmate, Doody Rhino, all to say stop crying Barry Collins for a lad called Barry Collins whose birthday it was. So yeah, thanks for the
I'm sure you'd love that on your birthday. Nothing better than on your birthday, someone going, stop crying, mate.
Yeah, Michael Barrymore, not that one. You should try and get Ian Holloway to help. That is a shout. That is a shout. I might get in touch. I've got his number, obviously, from doing the process with him. What I must say, and I can't. I'm so close. I don't want to jinx it, but there could be.
I know you're going.
Well, no, it's not, Loz.
Are you climbing? Are you climbing a hill?
No, it's even bigger than the hill. This is the mountain. This is the top of the mountain.
Let me just be clear. There's nothing bigger than Clint Hill.
No, all right. We can talk about Clint Hill briefly. I tried to get Clint Hill as assistant manager. He followed me on Twitter after you guys reached out and spoke to him and said, "Look, can we do this?" So I thought that was the all clear to go. Let's just set a date and we're fine. I have messaged him. I haven't had a reply yet. Is that down to the fact that he's not seen the message? I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the most tech savvy guy.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, he's tweeting. I'm seeing that, but he's not.
Yeah, that would annoy me.
He's not replying, and then you do the one after. You go, "Hello, hi, Clint. Just checking in. Obviously on the above.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got
You
that.
Good? Hope you and your family are well.
Yes. Yeah. I've seen you really.
I know it's a stressful time.
Yeah. You seem to be replying to everyone else though. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I see you replying to the ego rubbing other tweets, not the ones where it's. You might need to do some work here, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more I can tell you that you're a god to me. Please just talk to me for 2 hours. That's all I want, and then I promise I'll leave you alone. But anyway, we've not got to that point yet. He's yet to reply, but you never know. But there is a even bigger. I'm in talks with something even bigger than that. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It could even be this week that this happens. So I don't want to give any more away than that because just in case it doesn't happen, but I'll let you know if it doesn't. But yeah.
PewDiePie being an assistant manager. I don't know if this is really.
Well, Mr. Beast. Me and Mr. Beast, we chat constantly.
Mr. Beast actually buys QPR in this scenario.
Yeah, and gives it away for the first person who leaves the stream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's amazing. If you can stay in this square, James, then QPR's all yours.
Yeah. Right, come on, mate. Let's play the game. Right. Let's do it. Let's have a look. General performance. This is the squad that we've got. I feel we need to we need to get the tactics right and just give the team a bit of love tactically. And then I feel like we need to sort of stick with it a touch. So this is the best team that's out there for us at the moment. The signings that we've made: Jack Byrne, Barry Gilmore, Troy Parrott, all supposedly in the best 11.
Why do you keep saying Barry Gilmore? It's Billy.
Do I keep saying Barry Gilmore?
You keep saying throughout the last stream. I kept thinking this must be a joke that I've missed somewhere in the stream. Maybe someone said something. His name is Billy Gilmore. And there were so many times during the stream where you go, Barry's done a great job there, and I'm like, who is Barry?
Do you know what I think? Maybe I'm getting.
You're getting on the training. I go, morning, Barry, and he's walking past you, going, he's just blanking me. This is unbelievable.
I'm just trying to set up my sort of, like those Bobby Robson stories that, like, down the line they do a documentary on me. Again, he would always call. They had this thing with Billy. It always called him Barry.
Barry.
All right,
Billy, amazing.
Billy Gilmore. Damn.
It destroyed the young guy's confidence. He had no idea it was going. It's a joke in ear type of scenario here, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Carl Gallagher with a super chat. Thank you for that. Not necessary, but I do appreciate it. Although I think he actually did it twice because the first time he forgot to write anything. Although he continues to cry, "Happy birthday, Barry Collins! Happy birthday, mate!"
We'll still take the money. Still taking the money twice there. I can't. Don't know how to do refunds on super chat, so hard.
If you're in the chat or if you're not in the chat yet, get involved because when there are tactical moments, we're going to need to talk to you guys about this because it does help. It has helped us along the way.
Just before we get down to the team, there's one thing that on one of the streams you're so busy chatting. It might have been the last stream with Will. You didn't notice that Ian Holloway had taken charge of another team.
I know he manages in the game.
In the game, he was announced as a manager of someone else. I can't remember who it is, but I remember watching and thinking, I don't know if is that gonna. There you go, click it.
Oh, he is director of football of Grimsby, which is what he is in real
life. Grimsby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In another bit, he was announced as something in a previous one. So I don't know. Maybe it's worth going back taking a look. Oh, and there was one for who was the guy who was the other guy who was in charge of Stoke?
Tony Pulis.
Kicks it. Tony Pulis.
You can search Tony Pulis. What's he up to? Tony.
What's Pulis doing?
Cardiff.
There you go. Cardiff's done all right.
I don't know if he managed Cardiff before, but that is definitely a Tony Pulis club, isn't it?
That's such a Tony Pulis thing. Yeah, this is ideal. Anyway, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's the whole point of a live stream. It's okay to get sidetracked, mate. It's fine. Well, we're up to date with all of the big managers. Pulis and Holloway, they're fine. They're not knocking around for our job. We're fine. So
where's Jurgen Klopp? No, it's fine.
Yeah. Parrott, Eze through the middle. Apparently is our best 11. And Bright Samuel here on the left-hand side to allow for Jack Byrne. Because if you look at the assistant report, there's you got your strengths and weaknesses there. The communication's good amongst the goalkeepers, that's all great. But the one that I spotted, so first of all, Lee Wallace, who we haven't really been able to utilise that much because he's been injured. He can now start to get that left-back position and make it his own. We've used a lot of different people at left-back, but now we can give it a Lee and just go, you do you. And the second
left backs need to be normal. They need to be normal people.
Yeah. What do you mean? You mean that needs to be their role, or just generally they need to
You don't have any fancy Dans at left back. I know there have been a couple of them. So you got a Marcelo, but that's a real luxury there. Yeah. A left back needs to be an Andy Robertson, a no nonsense type.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, he likes to get forward, but he's Scottish.
Good. Perfect. He's my Andy Robertson. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. And exactly. And attacking midfielder. This is the other thing. Jack Byrne's been probably one of our best players, but we have moved him around a hell of a lot. But they're saying he's very good on the right wing. The reason we haven't really put him there is because we've had Bright Samuel we wanted over there. Jack Clark prefers to be over there. Yeah. But maybe we need to believe in Jack and put him out on the right, Samuel on the left. And try this out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think give it a try because he's been such good quality, and I think Eze really suits that position. You've got him in there, so
okay, that's good. God, this is so nice, mate. Because I know because you've watched them all, you know exactly what's going on. I'm not explaining it.
You don't need to bring it up to speed at all. I'm just literally like, this is fine. Yeah, sorry, why are we going over this?
What are your thoughts on the Hugill Troy Parrott debate?
I think the thing is, I feel like it's more of a service issue for both of the strikers. And I think when you get a service to Hugill, it'll be absolutely fine. I think the problem is you're expecting these strikers to make too many of their own chances. And it often relies on it doesn't rely on the build-up of QPR enough for me. But when we really had good build-up, there was a game, I can't remember, maybe it was with Pajak, where Billy Gilmore just ran the midfield. Or Barry, as you were calling him at the time. And, it was a really great game because there were sort of these cross-field breaking balls where I was just like, yeah, that is good. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That is true. And when
we run the midfield,
Barry,
it's great.
Billy, yeah, that's true. Well, we've got good midfielders. We've got Billy Gilmore, who's been brilliant. He has been so good.
Yeah,
you spotted him first.
Who suggested him originally? Yeah,
yes, you did. Don't worry, it's been said. And Luke Amos, who I truly believe in. Maybe the only thing is that they're a bit young, and the only thing I worry about as well is in the midfield having enough sort of defensive quality. Because what I've noticed massively in terms of the team talks is whenever you say like get creative, and when I've looked at the strengths, being creative, dominating the ball, that's what we're good at. But defending, not so much.
Not. Yeah. Do you ever wonder if you need if that's down to the structure of the midfield? So, for instance, do you really need? I see there's that 4-2-3-1 or sort of a 4-1-4-5-1.
Yeah.
Do you really need Gilmore and whoever it is going to be sitting next to him there in the midfield, or do you actually need a three-man midfield that are going to start defending a little bit higher up?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I guess the thing that I'm worried about is, are we a team that can press? But if we do press, right, and you've got when you lose the ball, we're in massive trouble. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to have, and also I think it's about fitting players in. Like, here's another one.
I get that.
With the team report, if you look at the squad depth, so you can look at two things with the squad depth. You can see their current ability. So in midfield, if we played this way, Eze is one of our best players. I mean, they're saying Jack Byrne at the moment over there, but we know that Jack Byrne's really good. So he could still play on the right. In the middle of midfield, the top two are Manning and Amos, right? But if I change it...
but that's just on star ability, surely.
That's on current ability. But if I change it to potential ability, then Gilmour rises to the top.
Yeah, exactly. And that is true. That's literally true.
So I guess the three players that we're maybe looking at really then, it's Gilmour, it's Manning, and it's Amos, and it's who you want to use out of those guys. So maybe like, I guess
and if we're pushed, if we're pushed, then we've got a couple of other options in there. I think the best structure that I've probably seen, or the structure I like. I'm also wondering, and I don't know, how well does Eze? Is it possible for him to drop a little deeper or not? Is it really that he is just a very attacking player, shouldn't be any further back, sort of thing?
Yeah.
Like, could he as play put as part of a midfield three, or is that just too deep for him?
Let's have a look. I like that we're investing time in this now because I feel like we need to do it, and then from there it's just be games.
So then Amos in the middle.
Yeah, I mean he's not.
So. But put Amos in the middle. So if you put Amos in the middle, I think it'll give you different options for what happens with Eze.
As this three, as you see it now.
I would have put Amos a little bit deeper than that, and then that'll push the other two forward.
So you can do this, and he can play.
Yeah.
He can play as a deep lying defensive midfielder. He likes that role.
Yeah. So I like that. But then what happens to Eze?
So Eze, it depends what role you put him in. If you're going to have him that deep, the best we can get from him is as
Mazzala.
A Mazzala or an advanced playmaker.
Okay.
Which I wonder if you're going to do that, then you almost might as well just play Byrne as a Mazzala because he did okay, didn't he?
So if you do that, now if you take Eze out of that midfield and you move him back to the number 10 role, what happens then to your formation?
So say that again. If I put Eze back here, is that what you mean?
Yeah. Is that's that? I guess that's weak then on one side. Okay. Fine. Okay.
And that's why we've kind of been putting him there, and you got yourself a lot of green.
See, I like that more though than where you had. I don't understand what the difference is between those two. Maybe you had two. You didn't have two deep line playmakers there. You had one or something.
So what I had a box to box midfielder. So
I get it.
That way that guy can go and get the ball, and Gilmour can kind of work around him.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Or you've got with Amos, you've got the option, bit like Troy Parrott up top in terms of being a complete midfielder. He can be. Yeah. This is a similar thing in terms of centre midfielder. If you make him automatic, he's gonna do whatever you need.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get that. I'm interested to see how this team plays because I'm not sure you were bad. Like, I think this was good last time. I just want to see. I think you've got things into a good position there, and obviously I want to see Eze in his best and Gilmour as well.
Yeah. So let me like we're saying, Lee Wallace, it's yours now, son. Take it.
Mm-hmm. Take
Own
it.
Sculpt
Sheathe it.
Yeah. Strip to the waist. But not during the games. You'll have to wear a shirt. That's
mandated. Yeah.
That's coming from the top. So So
there's no way you can do it any other way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then maybe it's one where when we play the better teams, the top 6 sides, we have that little bit more muscle in the team. Because at the moment, this is the other option we've got. You've got Amos and you've got at the moment Manning is not in the team. So you could put
okay.
So like here, Amos is injured for the next game. So Manning, you can bring in. He's best as a box to box midfielder, which I think's fine.
Okay.
And you got yourself a lot of green there.
Can I ask you another question? And I know this is a weird one. What if you were to push Gilmour into 10-ish, and you were to put Eze out on the wing against those harder to play teams? So. Okay, so Gilmour isn't actually as comfortable further up. Yeah, okay. So his attacking ability is really about
getting on the ball.
Yeah, he's not comfortable. Okay, fair enough. I'll just check it. Before we get into it.
That's good. We've got some super chats, so I want to make sure I read them all out. Ben Pryor.
Good ones.
Thanks for the great streams. It really picks me up. Cheers, Ben. We like Ben. Ben's been crucial throughout. Charlie Taylor has also been there. from day one. The Burnley left back, of course. Great to have you boys back. Cracking series so far. Thank you very much. Michael Barrymore, again.
Love that.
Not the work really has dried up for him. Needs to move with the times. Let's have a live stream series, Michael. Callum Adams brackets Tic Tac would make a good assistant. Has he got a head the shape of a Tic Tac? Possibly. And Charlie McQueen, you are both goats. I love you both so much. I don't know.
Bah.
Yeah, perfect good response. Well done.
Dad humor. Perfect.
That's the only things we can't guarantee. 3 points. We can guarantee. I know I can. Dad humor.
Yeah. There's some really great comments. There's a lot of people. If you wanted someone on a certain position, but they're only a yellow, you can click on the player and then train them in that position.
That might be.
As there's an inverted winger on the left is elite, says someone else. Yeah. This is what I'm wondering is there almost a 4-1-4-1 type scenario? But I know that you've sort of already gone down this 4-5-1 sort of 4-2-3-1 sort of scenario. I don't know if you can change it at this point in the season, whether you're committed to this at this point. Moving things too much is really going to derail, especially when what we're trying to do is climb back up the table rather than tweak.
Yeah, I think I've got to say that I think the sort of the three up top with the one striker, I think that's where we're loaded. That's where our weapons are.
Have you ever gone two up top? I mean, apart from when you were desperate in a game.
I haven't really. But
I keep looking at it. I keep thinking, is Eze capable as almost a second striker type character off a Parrot or a Hugo or someone like that?
I mean, we could train him we could do that. We could train him as a shadow striker. I mean, he's not. Where is it? Oh, we've lost him as a player. He's gone. He's disappeared. It's fine. We'll bring him back. There he is.
It said pick player, but it pixelated, and I thought it said F player. So he's in terms of that sort of green moon, he's the same as a shadow striker as his advanced playmaker. The thing I worry about is you're just then leaving two midfielders just to get on with it, and then we're gonna get done with the break on occasion. Okay. I think I need to see this team play a little bit in this formation like this. I want to see what I just sort of want to stress test it almost.
And I feel like let's stay calm here, guys. Let's stay calm. I think we need to sit on something and believe in it for 3 games, at least 3 games.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. And I also think one thing the players are really not feeding off well right now, and you sort of need to control as a manager, is your pre-match demeanor with the press is quite aggy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So when I'm fine pre-match in terms of, hand that off to John. All right. John can go and do the press conference. But then someone's often coming over to you in the tunnel, and what you're doing is
it's infuriating, mate. It's infuriating.
Yeah, but I see that. And what I need you to do is I just need you to tone it down a notch, because it's stressing the players.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, look,
you just need to be, you're showing them, if your mask slips, so will theirs.
Yeah. You got to fake it till you make it. I hear what you're saying. Maybe with that, I'm just going to take a deep breath and bring you in for those. If some,
absolutely.
I don't want to swear, but some.
No, I get it. Maybe you go. My translator will take this.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. That's the best bit.
You're so much more than that. I mean, in front of John, because we know how John gets. We go, Laurence is he's just come in as a translator for a bit, because you're northern. I don't understand a word you're saying, John. That's
good point.
Joke, guys. Don't get angry if you're northern. But let's work.
You've just lost half the stream. That's incredible.
They've gone. They've all gone. Right, hit the like button on your way out.
Someone else says, "Mom, the Glasgow Rangers."
Wrong team, guys. This is Queen's Park Rangers. Oh, we've lost another third. This is not going well.
There you go. Someone else says here, move Eze to second striker and have your wingers on support. That will be stronger for Eze, apparently. So. There's a couple of things that if it doesn't go well here, I'm just writing that down on my notepad.
Can you actually jot that down? Because I think that's a good shout. What
as a I'm just going to put add Eze to SS.
In terms of I've been burning the midnight oil a touch, because I've got this control possession, but I have actually created 3 tactics now. Forget the personnel, but we've got the DM wide here, which maybe using that tactic that just came in the chat there, you might be able to have a DM, and then the 2 wingers can be attacking wingers. You've almost got like a front three that go. And then I've got a third one, which is actually quite similar to the first one, but this is a gegenpress, which I know, of course,
right. Okay. Wow, I'm fascinated to see that. Okay, I like that. I like what you've done there. You and I are thinking similarly.
This is good. So we have different options. I mean, I think you can only have three sort of set tactics ready to go. So maybe we leave the gegenpress and we move forward with 2 up top. But I feel like I should believe in what we've got here initially, and then we can think about the 2 up top. Do you know what I mean?
This is a 5-year plan, like you say. So let's start with this, and maybe in a game where we're ahead, we go, hey, should we switch this up a little bit, boys? Switch this up.
Yeah, guys, can we get everyone in? Just a quick one.
What I do like is I like what you've done. You've given yourselves, we're playing through midfield or we're playing with width. We can switch.
I just think Gilmore's been so good, and Burns been
what
so
spot.
good. What a spot! I mean, incredible from you, from all the backroom staff as well.
Mainly me.
Mainly you, of course. Yeah.
Mainly. There's if you switch Eze on SS, put Hugo in as a target man to play off. Okay, so what we're finding here is it's not just what I was quite basically giving you some stuff there. What I'm actually finding is you need to switch the whole thing if that's going to happen. So I get what they're saying here. It's a good chat, good feedback.
I hear what you're saying in a huge way when it comes to Hugo, because that little bit of physicality. I think we're getting a touch excited with Parrott because he's because he's the Premier League player. Hugo maybe not, but he is worth 7.2 million, and he is
great player.
He is a championship striker that scores goals.
Completely agree.
And it might be able to help us in terms of switching up the sort of the crosses, because I was looking at that, and in possession for that. I mean, if we're going custom possession, which is what kind of worked, working the ball kind of worked. But what I have seen, because I've been watching a few videos, is you could get rid of all this and just let the boys play,
Yeah.
Hang on. Get rid. Yeah. And then if we did play Hugo, floated crosses is what we need, because he's very, very good in the air. So that is an option that we could do. So I think that is one for you. You mull that over in the next 5
I've made that as
minutes.
a note.
Yeah.
Again.
And I guess we need to just figure out, because I don't think that's not Parrott's main thing. He's a bit more. He's a complete forward, which obviously has its strengths as well. Oh God, we're ready to go. It's a game.
Yeah,
we've got Forest.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Forest, obviously a big Midlands rival for me, so this is quite a big game for me. I'm sort of returning to an old stomping ground in a way.
So huge game for you. So deep breath. So here we go. We're here. We've spoken about tactics a hell of a lot, and it's now time to put it into action.
What I love is how you are now so literate on the game, and the other great thing about that is you are able to talk at the same time as I saw you just casually moving through the calendar, whereas before you'd have to talk and then you go, right, next day. Now you're doing it. This is so smooth to you now. You're really smooth at streaming.
That's very, very kind. Very, very kind. There's a lot going on here, but this is how we grow as broadcasters, because that's what we are.
Yeah.
Broadcasters.
This is exactly what This Morning are looking for. Someone who can play Football Manager at the same time as conducting an interview.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, right, here we go. We've got Kelly in goal. Who can be a sweeper keeper, and in terms of our defensive line, it's quite high.
He's still young. Yeah, it is quite high. Yeah.
So sweeper keeper or just as a goalkeeper, you'll remember he obviously made a bit of a mistake previously, but it does get him on the green.
Yeah, love that.
We go sweeper keeper?
Yeah, I'm totally for that, and I'm for just committing to that as a team.
Okay.
Give him the support he needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm pretty happy with everything we've got here. The final.
Yeah. Good luck, Wallace.
Yeah. Good luck, and Burn. This is your chance to shine here, mate. You're playing in the role that you want to play in. So give us everything. And just to say, you'll be getting another team talk in a couple of minutes. And then there's the big decision: Parrott or Hugo. Guys in the chat, very simple: Parrott or Hugo. Vote right now. Loz, where's your head
for Parrott, H for Hugel. Well, this could be, as I was thinking initially, a litmus test or a pH test, if you will, for these guys. Is it Hugel? Is it Hugel? Is it Parrott? One thing I do need to flag before we go to the striker. Do you think part of our weakness in terms of midfielders, there's neither of them there are committed to defending? They're both, you've got a deep lying playmaker, box to box midfielder. Are either of them really thinking about defence?
I hear what you're saying. I mean,
do you understand what I mean? Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. So, in terms of box to box midfield, let's read that description here, because I guess box to box midfielder, which is his favourite role, he can play a Mazzala role, which is a bit more an attacking role, though. Really.
Yeah, it is. No, it definitely is, and that's what I'm thinking. That's why you look so exposed at times.
So will seek to balance the responsibilities between the traditional midfield work and the inclination to contribute into the attacking third. So that is an option. He's not as skilled in that. When it comes to support box-to-box midfielder, in defence, he harries attacking midfielders. I guess the one thing that we could do is maybe you let him go and harry, and with Gilmore, Billy, that's Billy Gilmore. Let me relearn his name.
Billy, not his brother. By the way,
He can be. He's on the green when it comes to defensive.
He's on green.
Deep line playmaker.
Okay, fine. I'm good with that. Okay, let's try it again. See what happens. Got a bit of a litmus test here. So let's see. There's a lot here of Hugel requests. Wow. I'm just saying it.
Okay.
It goes Hugel, Parrott, Hugel, Parrott, Hugel, Parrott. I mean, we're coming up with a chant here, but also.
So when we do play two up top, that's the chant, guys. Hugel, Parrott, Hugel, Parrott.
Yeah, good. Okay. There's P. He's a 6'3" beast. It's really. I'll be honest, James. The chat is pretty balanced, but it just tips in the.
Oh my good lord! And heading 15. I had no idea. I just presumed he was a tiny little man.
No, because he's a parrot. Parrots are small animals.
Yeah. That's it. I've done it without thinking. I've let myself down there, not looking at his traits. So maybe one last go and we get some crosses in the box.
Let's give him a go. Okay.
Troy, it's up
Someone
to you,
says,
son.
James, I've noticed that each time you get a Liverpool fan on the stream, they do really well.
Well, you might have just cursed it. Everyone touch wood, wherever you are. Wood as in real wood.
Right, mate.
Nothing.
Right, okay.
Nothing like that.
No pat my crotch. Although he would play great down the right wing.
Very good.
have him on poacher. Someone says here. Stop crying, Billy Gilmore. I think we're all good there. Yeah, I think you made the right decision there, James.
So final thing then, if he's such a good header of the ball, do we try?
Are you talking about? Yeah. I see what you're saying. Love that. Give it a try. Although, do you know what else I thought was really effective? Those balls over the top that he then ran onto.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Has he got a little bit of pace? I mean, they're saying he's a complete forward. They are saying he's a complete forward. Pace, 13.
What's his
solid.
Pace? There you go.
Solid. Agility, solid. He's got huge potential.
17. Yeah, there's also a lot of people saying that we need to be careful in midfield with Gilmore. I know Gilmore got injured not long ago. He was out for a good few weeks. A 17-year-old playing this much in this league, I knew he could help, but we can't.
It's a physical league. Yeah, you're right. But we've got options there. You can bring in Amos for games as well. It would be fine. But I think Gilmore has just been absolutely brilliant throughout.
He's been the class, hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Gilmore and Wallace on late fitness tests. So Amos is on the bench, ready to come in. You've also got Jeff Cameron if we need to sort of be careful and have a bit more of a defensive approach. I feel like we're ready to dream. We're ready to get the points in. We've gone with Parrott on this occasion. He will get the benefit of the doubt for now, and we will see.
Sure.
We'll see what happens.
Polly on a cracker. He got it.
Right, everybody, hit that like button. It gives us good luck. Everyone knows that. That's how it works.
Right, I'm just going to go hit. I've hit it. I'm selfish.
Can I do it myself?
Someone's hit dislike.
That's a shame.
Someone hit dislike.
Really
probably just someone who's misclicked there. If you could just unclick it and then re-click the like button.
642 of you watching right now. 105 likes. Come on. Do it for the lads.
That is good. Oh, is it 105 likes?
105 likes at the moment. 600 odd people watching right now.
1,000 likes and Will Brazier will take his top off.
That's it. Let's get to the dressing room because that's got me going. Me, you in the shower
Good.
now. That's a joke. You take the team talk.
I'll take the team talk. You know where I'm going with this.
Go on.
So what was Pajak's most successful tone?
He was quite calm, and I think as a group, it's a very young squad. They're a touch nervous at times. They need an arm around the shoulder, but they don't need it being squeezed on the shoulder too much. It's just a gentle. Yeah. But can you do that without it being creepy? Very difficult.
I think if you can, you are definitely capable of that.
You can.
Game. Okay.
You can be assertive. It's up to you.
I don't like assertive and I don't like aggressive. I like calm and I like passionate. And I think those are the things I like to see in a manager, the capability of both. I'm going to go. I expect nothing but a win from this match to cut out our recent run of bad results.
Okay. Let's see if they can deal with the pressure of that. They listen keenly, seeming deep in thought. Right. No one listening passionately on this occasion.
No what? Yeah, I always think that whenever I see listen passionately, I always think, how have you gone? Have you really shown me your ears? Like, what have you done in order to listen passionately?
Or is that just constipated? I don't know. Right, let's play some games. Here we go.
That's what you should call this series. Here we go, boys. Right.
Listening passionately.
Listening passionately.
Come on, the lads.
Passionately listening. Here we go. And we're away. You know what I do is I try and get to about 7 or 8 minutes, and then I'll form an opinion on the game. Possession-wise, I mean, look at that.
I do want us to dominate the ball. Oh, God, here we go.
Great. Here we go.
Forest got a good squad as well, so keep calm here.
Thought the referee was going to tackle that. Referee's really...
Get rid of it.
That's a ball in.
That's a good save. Good save.
Great save. Good save from a young goalkeeper.
Come on.
It's good. It's well done. They're all looking composed. I have been nervous recently about people looking anxious out there. I'm not a big fan of that.
Hold on to it. There we go. And again.
Goalkeeper's done good there. That's good. Why are people dominating us then if that's the case? Why? Good kick out. Can you see? Look at that.
Oh, it's a great dribble. You're through, son. But
oh, my God. Straight into the goalkeeper. Really. That was a lovely run.
I might have to go 2D at some point if it's too laggy, guys. Just so you know.
Okay.
Some people have been asking.
I don't mind 2D. I quite like 2D.
Okay. See what it's
I wonder if maybe at some point we switch to 2D and we just go, screw it. I love 2D.
Yeah. These are big calls that need to be made at some point.
There's he's looking motivated.
Get creative, guys! I'm shouting. Get creative. They're inspired. Yeah. See, they always get inspired when we ask them to be creative because it's a creative squad.
You are.
Come on, Barry.
You're great on the sideline. Here we go, boys. Ball in.
Put it in.
Boom. Back across.
Is that a chance? Oh, we're going to get done on the break. Don't get done on the break.
Yeah. Oh, I think he had a chance to cut that out there. Okay, that is lovely. Oh, okay. All right. I'm all right with that. That's a reset button. 2D's much better.
Great
a lot of people
Samuel.
in the chat.
Samuel again. What a drive. Put it in this time. Yes! Yes! Get in there. What a celebration as well. He's done the Robbie Keane. Get in there. We took our time getting the tactics right against a very, very good Nottingham Forest side. Well won, bro.
What a tackle.
Get in.
Look at that. I mean, he is just sailing through to the back line. Eze just looks on. He's grimacing. He's just going, unbelievable. That should have been me. But
get in.
I just look on
to this stream. That's good.
We need a little, James, we need you on the sideline here doing the heads in the game, boys. Heads in the,
Let's get ourselves
pointing at your temples.
No. Look, they seem overwhelmed and anxious, do Nottingham Forest at the moment. That's because we're popping the ball about. Come on, the lads.
That was a great left hook. Oh, I'm very happy. Boss. The hoops. Stay 3D. Stay some other people.
Yeah, I mean,
stay real. Keep it real.
There's nothing like actually seeing a proper goal. And in the current climate, when we're not seeing any actual goals, I feel like I just need it. Do you know what I mean? I just need to see them through on goal. Around dots, maybe not going to do it for me. I don't know.
It does do it for me, though, weirdly. Yeah.
Okay. So first half review, struggled for possession in the opposition's half. Yeah, maybe. I guess 5 shots, they had 10. Hardly conceded any free kicks in promising areas. That's good. Moved well into the attacking third. Jota lost possession. Scumbag. He's from Brentford. Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get to the dressing room. Have a word with the lads.
Okay, let's have a little word. What are we looking at here? How are the players looking? Nothing specific noted so far about there.
It's good so far. Good performance. 6.9. Anything. I think if we're above 6 points, if you get 6, 7 and above, we're happy with that. We are very happy.
Can we have an individual chat with Eze in a second after we've spoken overall to the team?
Okay. So do you want to have a chat with the team first?
Parrot's been poor. A lot of people out there saying, "Can we switch to Can we switch it up? We're gonna go go out there and give these fans their money's worth. You can go out there and play without pressure now. No, don't take the pressure off like that. I'm not a big fan of that.
Right. They've got to learn and grow, haven't they? They've got to be ready to deal with pressure.
Yeah. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. I want people to have positive affirmations in the team. I want to see if this works.
That's how you do it. That is superb. Look delighted.
That's how you. But I mean, will they look delighted at full time? We're about to find out, James.
Do you still want to have that?
I still want that. Yeah, I still want that. I still want that. The individual chat with the highly influential, passionate, please, straight down to it. Yep. You weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. Oh, I'd be interested to see what that does. But that's a
risk when he's looked extremely delighted.
Okay, all right, then leave it for now. We might need to have a chat on the training ground or something.
I feel like that's the right call. Well done.
Yeah. When you get to the blackjack table or something, at some point you're gonna go, I'm out for tonight. That was lovely. I've won 20 quid.
You have a word with your missus and go, no, I'm gonna next time I see him, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say to him, no, I am. Yeah. And then you go, you get to their office or whatever, and you go in.
No.
You knock on the door and you go, it's not right. You know it's not the right time. You just all you do, cup of tea. You want a cup of tea?
Yep.
And you're out.
But that can burst a bubble. That can burst the tension for him. He goes, he's still offering me a tea. Thank God. Yeah.
I knew what he meant by that. But it's very difficult offering tea. Anyway, I feel like we've gone on a tangent. Let's finish off this game and win it.
Yep.
Come on, the lads. Callum Sangster with a super chat. Thank you, mate. Take a look at Lewis Ferguson and Scott McKenna. Not now, mate. Sorry.
Well up for Scott McKenna, though. I'll make a quick note of Scott McKenna.
Yeah. Oh, we can give you a player after this game as well from the under 18.
I'll be honest, James. I'm going to turn it down.
Well, that is a bombshell. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah.
I want to know exactly why. But that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's start.
No, it's not. If anything, it's honouring the club, and that's what I want.
Wow. Okay, more on that very, very soon. What a cliffhanger.
Later. Yeah. Okay, after these messages.
47.
Here we go.
Keep an eye on how they are getting on. We've been balanced. I think being balanced has been good for us as well.
Sammy Obi there.
Everyone looking fit. Parrot 6.5 at the moment. Forwards, they're going to struggle when it comes to the rankings if they don't. About
60 minutes. I want to bring Hugel on. So if you could pause it then and just make that little tactical change for me, that'd be great.
So he wants to give a full 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. Let's have a look at the tactics. Hugel.
Yeah. Another real highlight from me last week was you being very happy with stopping the clock on exactly 60 minutes, and whoever it was you were on the stream with just going, yeah,
didn't get it at all, did he? Yeah,
didn't get it. Wasn't happy.
So, is this how do you want to use him? Do you want to use him as a target man and switch up the wingers in any way, or do you want to use him as a target man and not switch up the wingers in any way?
I want to use him as a target. I want to use him as a target man, and then I only want to switch the role of Burn.
Okay. As a target man, support or attack. So the difference is with a support duty, the target man will look to win flick-ons and play simple possession passes to his teammates to bring them into play.
There's no one for him. There's no one for him to pass it on to. And the flick-ons aren't really going to win, so it's going to have to be attacking. And I just want to see what we can do with Burn after that.
Hang on, let me just see what does it say with attacking though? Attacking, if he were to attack, when attack, will lead the line and open space for teams to move into. Yeah, that's a great.
So there you go, and that's what I want for the two wingers. So then just look at Burn.
So yeah, Burn. His role is he's attacking winger. They're both attacking wingers at the moment.
Okay.
So you happy with that?
I'm starting. I mean, I know that's probably his best, but we've seen no highlights of Burn so far. I'm wondering if the team's a bit spread out, but it's worked. So let's keep it at that. See what difference Hugel makes in the same ish, but see if he just makes a difference to the overall team.
Okay. Do you want to have a quick word with Hugel before he goes out there?
Yep, sure. I'd love. I mean, but I know that you have a very close relationship with both the strikers, so I'd be more than happy for you to take that.
Well, it's been a juggling act. I'll be honest, just to try and keep them both happy. I feel like he's
well,
he's
then don't
more...
try and shift the responsibility.
Fair point. He's a bit more no nonsense. He's quite an emotional player, so I'm going to be assertive. Actually, I'm going to be
no, I like that. Yeah, you don't want to do it with the whole team. I like your logic.
And I'm going to say I want to see a performance. I'm going to put the pressure on.
Good.
You seem deep in thought. They
Love
always
that.
do. They always do.
Yeah, that's because they're looking. It's one of those things we have the chat with them. They're looking straight ahead, very James Milner-esque, just sort of nodding and just going, yeah, because they know the camera's on them. They know the camera's on. They go, yeah. Because if he went, what? You'd be like, mate, that's kind of match of the day. That. So.
Yeah, exactly. Right, here we go. The text
Too
will
good,
take
too
effect
bad.
in the next break of play.
Fine. Okay, there you go. On he comes. Clap him on.
Come on,
clap him on, because
Come
he
on,
needs
Jordan.
confidence. See, look at that. Manning's also having a great game. Eze's game has gone up. Look at this. This is fantastic.
It looks good.
Look at that. Just from the culture. This is what you're seeing, James.
Yeah, and it is. It just swarms its way in. Right. Okay. Always a bit nervous to start from there. That is a dangerous little pass.
I always get nervous. Yeah.
Gilmore.
There you go.
Oh,
Gilmore. That's different.
No.
Come on. Not there. That's good. Well done. Well done there, boys. Great defending. And I'm happy with Hall as well in this game. Those greens are really making me feel good. That's 4 greens.
Good. Oh, direct with it. He's gone for a different shot. Eze to Gilmore. Gilmore, what you got here? A little pop. Pass to Manning. It's a great crossing. No, it's not. And now they're on the break again.
Quite sure what that was.
Stop him.
Gilmore.
There's 3 in the middle of the box. But he took a stupid shot, and we're absolutely fine with that. I love that. Take a breath.
I need to take Billy Gilmore. Might need to come off fairly soon. I'm thinking we put on an Amos. So who have you got that can go in there for me?
Yeah, we've got Amos who can come in. Of course, late fitness test, wasn't it, for Gilmore? He can come in.
I think he's shown that in this. You know, he's not controlled the play.
The other thing we could do. Let's have a look at Wallace. How's he looking? Where is he? There is he. He's okay. 73%, not too bad. I was surprised by that. I was going to say what we could do. We could have put Manning at right back and moved on Jeff Cameron as a defensive midfielder, but I think he might be all right.
Get what you're saying.
Okay.
No, good.
Right. Confirm sub. Right, guys, come on now. We've stayed balanced throughout the game. Let's see it through now.
Stay focused, boys. Stay focused.
They're calm. They're motivated.
They've really deserved this. If we can get to the end, they've really deserved. I don't want to see any highlights from here. They've switched formation there, so they've gone 4-3-3.
Okay, go on. Run down the clock. We're fine. 4 additional minutes. 1.
It's a lot of additional minutes there.
No. Right, let's win the ball and finish the game. Win the ball. Where is everyone? Samuel, not even come back. Oh, don't break my heart. Get rid of it. Good. Can we do them on the break? Where are our players? Let's go. And then we go back to the text. We go back to the text now. Still got it.
No
Good
text. Okay. Right. Brilliant. That is excellent. Here we go.
Samuel, that's why he stayed up. Finish the game, son.
Oh, that is unlucky. But that was great play there. Eze sharing well.
This is a long highlight.
Oh, wow.
Surely not. No. There's 2 on 1.
Tackle him.
Yes. So that's wide.
Phew.
A lot of people saying 2D classic. Okay, we will do that in the next game. And they've got a corner. I can't believe it.
Okay. It's all right, boys. It's all right. Everyone's played well in this. It's okay.
Amos, let's just relax.
Well done.
Now. Keep the
That's
ball.
over.
Keep the ball. Game. Set.
Overran
and match. Yes. Come on.
Yes. Very happy with that. There was real pressure on us there. I'm very happy with it.
That's a quick little meeting because, mate, how do you feel? That was good. That was hard.
Sorry,
There's nothing like a 1-0 win. Sorry. No,
I'm really satisfied with that. I'm satisfied with the nature of the goal. I'm satisfied for you. You put him out there and he repaid your faith. I think there's a couple of things we need to work out around that. But apart from that, there have been some stand-up performances. Look at that. Green.
Yes. Get in.
That's fantastic.
You have no idea how much I needed that. I really needed a victory. Get us moving in the right direction. Get in there, guys. Get your post-match thoughts in the chat. We'll run through them very, very soon. Quick chat to the lads. See what John's got to say. So John says we should let the team know it was a very good performance. Well, duh, John.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that integral bit of communication.
Any thoughts there, John? We should definitely let them know it was a good performance. Thank you.
Cheers,
John. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to bring everyone in. And of course, it's not just me. We're all proud of you, John. Do you want to say a couple of things just quickly?
Yeah. I definitely want to let you know it was a good performance. Okay. Good. Good job. Good. Thank you, John. Yes. More from John another time. Yeah. You sure there's nothing else you want to say, John? No, that was all. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Brilliant. Right.
John's a bit choked up.
Either John's so passive or he's so choked up that it's just unhealtly for him to talk.
Do you know what? He's so passionate, he's got nothing specific to say right now.
He actually gets up and he goes, I'm overcome with, I've just got nothing specific to say right now. I just,
dear.
It's a good one because Ben Pryor there in the chat said, pump it up. And we all know what the line completes with. The R's are going up.
Get in there. Right, what do you want to say to him? Passionate, calm.
I think in this moment, it's really important for you as a manager to be front and center. And especially when there's success, you have to be the face of that. So I want to see you. I'm going to give you a tone. I want you to just fulfill the message. It's passionate.
It's passionate. I'm happy to be passionate. I'm all about the passion. I have nothing specific to mention right now. I'll address everything in training.
I have nothing specific to say right now. Okay.
Very nice victory. Well done. They're delighted.
Brilliant. There you go. And that is a perfectly balanced, managed game. You see the players on the front foot. Everyone's coming into training on Monday morning. You're right, mate. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Eh?
What a win. Spring in there.
Yeah, good.
They'll be
a little rub on the head as they walk past out to training.
They'll be out in the VIP lounges tonight, looking at women, getting a bouncer to go up to that woman and say, would you and your 3 friends like to come over here and play? And we'll all understand what's really going down. It's an exciting time for them. Enjoy your weekend, boys. Yeah. Off you go.
It's good. There's a bottle of Grey Goose in it for each year. Right?
Yeah. One of those really big ones, which proves how rich you are.
And a bucket. With an ice. That's lovely.
Allcott lifts QPR. Few people expect QPR to be flying as high as they are. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's game now. Game.
Is it Derby County next?
It is. Let's have a look. Derby County scouting, but big Derby game coming up.
Oh, this is I'm. You know what I might do, James? Is it all right if I don't come to training for next? Obviously, we're in Nottingham. That's close to Burton. I might just stay in Burton for this, and I'll drive to the. I'll drive out. Yeah. I mean, that means I'll have to get in I'll have to share the car with John. We normally drive up together. That's fine.
And John drive then, we say there's no space, and then John has to drive on his own.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. You just drive up with John. I'll stay in the Midlands. I'll see you when you get back up. Right.
You've earned it. I'll tell you what. You've earned it. You go up early. I'll drive up with John this time, but only this once, please.
Yeah. John weirdly loves show tunes. That's unusual.
Yeah. Hour after hour of show tunes.
Hour after hour of show and him singing straight. It's the only time he ever comes out. You get in and he goes, good acoustics in this car, and you go, not now, John.
Yeah, and he brings his.
And then out.
The most annoying thing with him is he brings a tuning fork, which is pointless.
Ding.
Bumblebee, let the music be my guide. He says to himself, and I'm just like, why are you even doing this? You can't sing, John. We take the mickey out of you all the time for it.
This is very good. You riffed that really well.
Thank you. If you want bizarre skits, you've come to the right stream. Lee Wallace, I'm not happy with his training at the moment. Very disappointing. I'm going to tell him that in a calm way. I'm absolutely right. Well, if I'm absolutely right there, Lee, the left back position is yours. That does not mean you stop on the training ground. I want even more. This team's going somewhere. Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Imagine a manager said that. Don't ruin this for me.
I'm all about the team. Don't ruin this for me.
Yeah. You are so selfish, and you're going to ruin this for me.
It's very good. Someone saying, giving advice on when to use passionate and when to use aggressive or assertive in the chat there. So I'm just going to note that down.
What did they say?
Well, they're just saying they only use passionate when they're happy and aggressive when it was a poor performance. So, we have remained in 11th though, even after that win. I'm a little bit disappointed with that.
Yeah. it's going to start
It's
to sort
fine.
of bunch up now. I mean,
Yeah.
It depends how many games we can get done in this stream, but I'd like to get a good few done because I feel like
We can only handle our own. We can only handle our own form, can't we, James?
That's it. Charlie Taylor, get Roy Keane in as assistant. Eustace out, he screams.
Fine with that.
Gets a lot of bad press, doesn't he, Eustace? He's not. The thing is, he's not an ex-player. That's the problem. So
no,
you're always getting off on the wrong foot with stuff like that.
Roy Keane's going to he's going to change the cut quite a lot, though. So
yes, yeah. Considering you're trying to be either calm or passionate, I mean,
yeah,
I don't think that's the weird Roy Keane. That's weird. I don't think he's ever been. I wouldn't say he's passionate. He's aggressive. Wouldn't never say
I'd say he's aggressively passionate. Yeah, no, I think maybe you've seen him passionately do things on the pitch, but never passion. There we go. That's the kind of relationship I want to see. Those lines are the lines I want.
One game. And they've got themselves a fairly decent relationship. That's exciting. That's
great. I'm wearing shorts, by the way. I've not got bare legs.
You're one of those.
I'm less impressed.
Who wears shorts?
Yeah, I'm a Sammy Lee. I'm Sammy Lee.
Steve Bold, isn't it? Steve Bold used to always do.
Yeah. Steve Bold's a good one. Yeah.
I wonder if we look for Sorry, mate. I wonder if we look for a little overlap. Because we've got that nice little connection going there with those two.
No, love that. That's great. I love that. And also, I wasn't particularly impressed with the midfield. Not particularly impressed with Manning or Gilmore in that last game. I do think there needs to be one guy who's sitting, one guy who's playing. I think for me, there's too much of a disconnect between the midfield and the rest of the team. So let's look at that at some point. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's something we assess during the Derby game. Just a note I've put down on the notepad here.
Great. Laws 0191 says rename John Eustace to Laurence. How do you feel about that?
No, because then we wouldn't have the skits that we get. And I'd rather have the skits than, again, my name in the game. Now, again, we said earlier, we'll get back to it later in the stream. We want to get through some stuff here. I've been offered the position in the youth team. I've reluctantly turned it down, but for good reason. And later, I will explain why.
Later. Wow, what a tease. Incredible. Yeah. So we've got ourselves a tease, we've got a subplot, we've got the main plot, and we've got an antagonist in John Eustace.
Yeah.
And so that's why we need him.
All that coming up in the next hour.
In the next hour, exactly. In terms of changes, let's look at the physicality of the boys. Again, they're saying that he needs a late fitness test for Wallace and Gilmore. So they're not there yet, but they're getting there. I think we're fine. 91, 92%. I think they're okay. We maybe need to use the squad a touch more. If you want to change the midfield, this might be one where we can do that, or we could just continue the way we've been going. It might be one where you bring a more defensive person for the first half and Gilmore in.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So who have you got in there that you rate of that level? Because I got to admit, the people I'm least au fait with is the midfield at the moment, just because I've focused so much on Gilmore.
Fair enough. So we've got Dominic Ball is a defensive midfielder.
Loves the ball at his feet.
Tackling 14. Steady Eddie. Not going to offer too much going forward, but yeah, very steady. Jeff Cameron, probably our highest paid player. Tackling.
Then I want Jeff back in there. I want to see what Jeff can do.
Yeah, and actually we had a word with Jeff, didn't we? And said that we were going to give him some opportunities. So we can do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is a bold
here's your
move.
Opportunity, Jeff.
Bold move to bring in Cameron. He central midfielder defend is the option there, and I'm okay with that. I think he would like to be an anchor man, but I think we're going to lose our balance otherwise. So I'm happy to start off with that. And we've still got Gilmore on the bench, so we can bring him in. That's fine. Parrott, Hugel, thoughts?
I actually kind of want to. I want to leave Parrott in there, but I am wondering: is there any way? That's actually a really good question. What is that Parrott's absolute best position? Like, is it better? Maybe Parrott always just looks so disconnected. I'm always like, what's the point in you?
Fair point.
Is it better?
So he can be a complete forward or advanced forward. He's strong.
Can we try him as a? What I'm wondering is, what if we tried this in this game against Derby, right? What if we went with Eze a little bit further up, and then we tried a target man to knocking the ball down, basically,
and get them linking together as a partnership.
Yeah.
So if we did that, I think you've got to go.
That would be Hugel. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. And I'll tell you what we could do with that. So if we make him almost
a shadow striker. Yeah, I like that.
We bring in Hugo, and then maybe we just go a touch more direct.
Yep.
So that we're not getting ourselves into trouble.
Good target man. Good. There you go.
And then in possession, we're going to go a touch more direct. The only thing, and I can imagine, I'm just going to look at the chat now, the chat might be going crazy, is that we're changing a team that's won a game. But I'm not sure how good we played. This is away from home as well.
Someone did say Laurence sod off, but I don't know if that's a personal attack or a...
difficult. It's difficult to keep track. Can you guys, if you're going to have a go at us, can you just be very clear? Thank you.
Can you tweet it at me and keep the chat mainly for the football chat? That'd be great.
If we've got
drop me a follow away there.
If we've got a shadow striker,
someone else says
have the wingers on support.
Sorry, James, my bad. Don't make him a target man in the first half. Could you change Hugo to a pressing forward?
Okay. We could do that. On attack. Ooh.
Like that. I'm pleased with that formation right now.
Okay. His main duty is to put pressure on the opposition when they have possession, closing them down, chasing any loose balls, blah, blah, blah. With attack duty, the pressing forward will generally look to secure himself in the same way a more advanced forward would.
Yeah.
I feel like we need one of these two wingers has got to be on support.
Okay, then do it with Burton.
Maybe even both. What do you think?
Sure. No, go with it. See what happens.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with the performance in the last game on the left wing. So I'd much rather change Burn a little bit and see what happens with that. Because before, that pressing and the driving was what we needed.
Yeah, he was crucial. He was the difference.
Yeah.
Good point. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's just have a quick in possession. We're going to play out from the back. How are we going to play out from the back? Got two box midfielders
for now. Yeah, play out from the back. Keep some things consistent. If we're changing too much, we're going to.
Yeah. Ball winner midfield says JR freestyle. Yep, we've got one. Don't worry about that. In transition, we're going to counter press. That makes sense. Short
Lovely.
That's fine. If we're going to distribute, we should distribute to all of the guys. Don't worry about that. Yep, I'm fine with that. When position has been won. Don't worry about that.
As I says Jeff Cameron is my uncle. That's lovely.
Is he? Well, I mean, fingers crossed he could do a job for us. Let's find out.
Raza, do you want to get in contact with Jeff and just, see if we can...
I know if we raise the tempo, I'm going to raise the tempo a touch just because we're pressing. Because I think
sure,
we're not
I'm fine
having
with
the
that.
possession as much. I'm going to try that. Right, Dare to Dream. Let's have a look. Make sure we're covered in... We've got options. We've got maybe Barbe. Let's get him in there somewhere. Maybe for...
PJ Tips is also saying we need to give Parrott the option for a target man, although he really didn't rate highly.
He didn't rate highly there, I'm afraid. Right, hit the like button. 700 of you watching right now. Hit that like button. Give us some good luck. We've started to get some momentum. Can we keep it going? We've made a lot of changes. It's going to be a scary game, this one, because Jordan Hugo's what? His match sharpness and may struggle. That's fine. We can swap him later on.
We will change him out for Parrott at some point. Some people as well saying that the best combination is DLP and BBM. So I'm just making a note of that. Well,
box midfielder. That's good. Okay. That's what we have.
I mean,
with Gilmore. That's
it's not a million miles
Gilmore
away.
and Manning.
Yeah. I'm just happy to see Wayne Rooney there.
Yes, Wayne Rooney's Derby County, as they're known now.
Weirdly, the manager must be furious.
They didn't bring anything out officially, but I presume that there was some sort of press release as they renamed themselves Wayne Rooney's Derby County. Right, team talk.
Yeah.
Away from home.
The rooms. Away from home. Keep it calm. You're away from home. After last time, I think you should ride that wave, James. What did we say at the start of the game?
Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. It's all over to you. Now have a good one. It seems like you're not really committed to it. Expect you to win today, boys.
I'm between that and the one below. Let's give the fans something to cheer about. So it's either that or the other. And I think for me, it's about the fans. But what do you normally?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Listen keen. That's fine. That worked for us last time.
Seem deep in thought. Listen keenly. Okay, couple of guys there seeming deep in thought. Nothing specific noted there about Let's say Samuel.
Here we go, guys.
Let's see.
I'm going to make the changes. Don't worry, we're going to go 2D because it was a bit laggy. But the replay of the goal, of course, will be in the normal settings.
The champions. Right.
Right, this is going to be very different. We've got ourselves some 2D.
Okay, I'm fine with that. This is great. I can read this. Although it makes me a little bit more nervous. Okay, there we go. They're already attacking. That's it. That's a goal to Derby.
Lawrence, undone by your own. Spelled differently. It's actually my kind of Lawrence. Heartbreak. Yep. Let's see that in real life.
Got to admit, I'm annoyed because we didn't change anything on that side.
It's a great cross.
Did look it is a great goal as well. They were getting up well ahead there. I'm annoyed. Very annoyed if I'm completely honest.
All right, guys. Not a good start, guys. Not a good start.
No, I'll admit to being a bit pissed off there.
Honest. We've got the ball here. Manning with the cross. He can really deliver. Get it in there, son. Yes!
Yes!
Let's see the replay of that bad boy. Get in. Really quick response from the lads. A mental strength that I don't think we've seen this season, but now we have. 2D is cursed, said a few people, but you've got to give it time. That's the whole point of this stream. We've got to give it all time. Great cross from Manning. Great goal from Eze. Wow.
I'm loving it.
Okay. They've got the ball. It's
I'm fine with that.
I feel like we're miles away. What do you think? Christie, this through. Someone go to him. That is a crap.
That's good. That's all I want. That's all I want. I'm very, very happy with that. Okay. I'm really happy with the reaction of the boys there. Well,
come on, the lads.
Only 16 minutes in, the fans are getting their money's worth. Eze there is having a 7.2, looking calm, happy.
Looking composed. We're okay. I'm not going to shout just yet.
No, not yet.
The creative one worked at one point, but maybe away from home we shouldn't be looking at. I don't know.
I mean, there's Derby. Derby's sort of playing a weird 3-3 with Rooney sitting. Just check.
Hey guys, get creative.
Formations in.
See if that works. Inspired by
you have to shout that.
They want us to. We want to set them free.
James, I love this. You know this team so well.
I do.
You know this team so well. It's fantastic.
Come on, the lads.
I want to see. I wish there was a table.
A table we can show you. What you want to see the live table?
Yeah.
We can show you that. Here it is.
League table.
Half time.
Okay, great.
We come back. So half time. A lot of down thumbs. We dominated in the business. Dominating possession. Todd Kane won back possession a lot. Jack Byrne lost possession more than any other player in his team. That's okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe he needs to be a bit more attacking. I don't know.
Maybe he does. Maybe he is. Maybe we just need to set him free.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I do.
Maybe go change that formationally, tactically. Maybe it's just that he does need to be an attacking winger and just needs to get his head down, get out there and do it. You know.
Yeah.
Good luck to you, Jackie. Just a little rub on the head and out he goes.
So yeah. Otherwise, I think we're definitely doing okay. Yeah, Jack Byrne miles off the pace in terms of the ratings. That's probably just giving the ball away. But if we twist this up a little bit, maybe, we can do something.
I'm enjoying Jeff Cameron getting that 7 there. That means he reacted well. I like that.
Yeah, that's true. Hugo 6.4.
Yeah.
You're going to give him till 60?
Give him till 60 because pulling him off at half time is going to absolutely ruin his confidence. But one thing I would like to do for that second 15 minutes is make him that target man. So for this 15 minutes, change that to target man because pressing forward, we've lost possession quite a lot. I'm thinking, okay, this man's clearly pressing Wayne Rooney for possession here for a start. Let's change that to target man and see what happens.
He's going to lead the line, open up space for teammates. Yeah, I like him as an attacking target man. And on a separate note, can I just apologise on the stream for smirking when you said pull him off at halftime? Because that's disrespectful to you as you're making a speech.
No. That's the kind of double entendre that I think people have come to expect from us. So the visual double entendre, I like that.
I've got to say, I'm loving this. Can I just say, this is great fun.
Let's go. Okay, here we go. Calmly. Is that the reason you're hanging your mouse over that because you like that? Because okay. I'm going to keep it up, blah, blah, blah. The way the game is set, you can go back out for the second half and play without pressure. No, I'm not down for that. We're not doing badly at all. I'm actually thinking, I actually do want you to say unlucky boys.
Okay. Some seem motivated.
Seems motivated.
Jordan's funny. We've got all these like creative players, and then I think he's different. He wants the what's the word? He wants the stick, not the carrot. Is that the phrase?
Okay, we'll why don't you have an individual chat then?
Yeah, okay. Let's have a
change that.
Let's
be assertive in a way.
Okay. He's been shit, so I'm going to be aggressive and see if we can get out there and show everyone what you're capable of. See, motivated. See, he's an angry man.
Bam.
He's a very angry man.
Bam. I fed you the ball. You put it in the net. Lovely. Love that. Well done.
Let's start the second half.
You know he plays well.
Let's dare to dream. We're being balanced. We're away from home. I'm happy with that. I think we're okay.
You are a Bobby Robson type.
Yeah, I am bad with names. You're right. We've got Gilmour to come on if we need him. Should we?
See what you're saying.
Should we put Gilmour on at 60? Vote now. Vote right now.
Put Y for yes and, well, I guess N for no.
That makes sense. We're looking okay. This would get us. Where are we? Still
very happy with that.
In the table, not a million miles.
For some weird reason, I'm still watching the stream and expecting us to do stuff on it when I know I'm literally sitting here watching my own stream. So pause there. I see what you're saying here. Hugo really hasn't reacted in the way that I expected, if I'm completely honest. So off you come, Parrott on. He wasn't really match fit anyway, so we've got a good excuse ready-made in that. And then it's going to be difficult for us to take off Jeff Cameron there, surely.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. He's done really, really well. A lot of people generally
he's on a
no's.
7.
The votes are in. A lot of people saying no's.
Yeah.
No's.
There's a lot of Y's in the chat here.
Oh, it's mixing up.
There's a lot of Y's. Yeah. I think some people panicked there because they saw so many no's and they thought, and I disagree with that.
So Hugo, it's not worked, mate. It really hasn't worked. And Bryce Samuel not having his best game as well. It's just a shame. Parrott on
I'm fine with that though.
Do you want to stick with him? We've got Jack Clark as a good option.
He'll be flying.
Jack Burns on 6.3 as well.
Okay. Well, who else have you got to go in that position then?
Jack Clark is a straight swap.
Okay, great. We're in.
And also
Jack Clark's there.
The other option you could put Jack Clark on the left-hand side. Actually,
nice.
What we could do is, because I know you're a fan of his, we could put Pugh on for Burn and then put Samuel on the other wing.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I like Pugh.
Right. Okay.
Pugh's very committed. Yeah, there's a lot of yeses in there.
Troy Parrott comes on for Hugel and Burn. Not your day. That's okay. Let's get Pugh on. Very intelligent footballer. Knows what he's doing. Fitness-wise, Todd Kane, 69.
Come off, lad. Come on. In he comes. Little hug.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
The bench.
He's probably going to have to.
I just let him go. I let him go under my arm. So, okay, yeah.
So Gilmour, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Gilmour? You can't take.
No. I mean, I'm saying don't take Jeff Cameron off. Give him the time. Get him to that level of fitness we want him to be. He's going to be a great option. He's a leader in the dressing room. Manning's
been 6.8 as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bit of support.
Some people saying we're a bit. Yeah, some people saying we're a bit too attacking right now. One winger on attack and the striker on attack. The rest should be support. Right.
But Samuel.
No. Leave it how it is. If it's been working.
Yeah. We had so in terms of Parrott, target man. It's not really his bag. Complete forward.
No. Yeah, either go complete forward. Some people are saying here that poacher is the way to go.
Lars Mazumda. I hear you. We can try it.
Give it a try. See what happens. Because I really don't feel like that any of our strikers have done the thing that we want them to do.
Yeah, that is true.
Recently.
The only other thing I would say as well, down the line, we've got Edmondson rotting in the reserves at the moment, and we brought him in. He was our first ever signing, so it might be time to get him involved as well. Right,
absolutely. I'd be
Right, let's do this. I'm happy with that.
Me too. Well done.
Changes. We've done
quite a few changes there. Quite a raft of changes.
Come on. Right, who's got the ball? We've got the ball. Wallace to Eze. Eze doing what he does best. He's in the area. Pugh, can he show that intellect? Lovely little pass to Manning with a strike. And what a strike!
Oh!
Ryan Manning with that majestic wand. That is his left foot. Let's see that in real time. Changing the face of men's health. Don't know who that is. November, of course.
As they say as
Q,
they
look at the
say
little layoff.
on Match of the Day. Let's see that in 3D.
Get
Wow.
in there, Ryan Manning. What a player. Came through the
Very
ranks at
after the
QPR.
contract that he got. After the contract he got recently, he must be so happy with that.
He's got to be delighted with that. We stay balanced. We continue to drive. We got some great changes in there, mate. Superb. Come on, lads. I'm wary of being too cautious with it now. I think we just keep it the same.
The best form of defense is attack.
Yep.
Still not in the top. Still not in the top 10 there.
No.
All in.
Over the top.
That's great.
Nothing to worry about here. Guys,
still not in the top 10 in the league though.
Come on,
boys.
I'm encouraging.
Right, a lot of other people pushing on in the league.
Come on,
Good.
lads.
I like that.
Oh God, what's going on?
A lot of people looking calm.
No.
Todd Kane.
Oh, don't break our hearts. Don't break our hearts.
Okay, 84 minutes. Come on.
No, over the bar.
Over the bar.
Come on.
That's all that matters. Okay, good. 85 minutes, 86. So we're going to see a lot of added on time here. What have you shouted there? I didn't quite see that.
Just gone cautious. Want to see this through now.
4
back
minutes of added time.
Oh, no.
At Pride Park. No. I hate Derby County.
Is that on me? Is that because we weren't cautious? I go attacking now. I'm going attacking from one end to the other. 90 minutes.
I've got to admit, I'm a little bit disappointed. See that? Not on. The goalkeeper's completely out of position. Blame the goalkeeper for that.
Oh, hang on. We've got the ball. Samuel, come on. Right at the death. Straight to the goalkeeper. That means that they might do us on the break here. Hopefully not. 2
minutes after that. So
can we get the ball off him? Don't do anything silly here, guys. How long does he want to hold on to the ball for?
Mate, you've been handing on for about 10 minutes there. They've got so much space in this midfield.
This is very slow, I've got to say. Oh, no.
A lot of space in that midfield, though.
Oh,
there you go.
The ball.
That's good. There, Pugh.
Keep it now.
Pass it, Pugh. Pass it.
Hell of a pass from Mark Pugh to Bright Side Samuel. Can he get the cross in? Troy Parrott.
This.
Oh, put it in. It's still in. Oh, corner. No?
Corner.
Oh.
Surely that's a...
Good
okay,
match.
We're still not controlling the midfield enough. That's full time. Okay, a win and a draw. I'll take that for now, especially against Wayne Rooney's Derby County. I've got to admit there, James, I'm disappointed. I think we should have made more.
Yeah, I wonder
how
if
you
we
feel.
Need... I feel like we need to manage the game a little bit better, maybe, because we got ourselves to 8 minutes there, looking strong.
I still feel like it's a little bit of this, like they were saying in the comments, there's a bit of a disconnect between the midfield and the rest of the team, and we need to look at that. But look at that. Yeah. Both those guys had an 8.3 and a 7.1.
The midfield three looked strong there. You know, you've been very stern with them, and you've made changes. But on this occasion, actually, Asai Samuel, not his best game. Parrott's still struggling a bit.
I mean, let's be honest, James. I'm going to be straight here. Both of those came from set pieces. We've got to look at that. We've got to look at the centre backs for that. You've got to look at your defenders and go, come on, guys, that's on you.
That's true.
There's a helicopter outside, actually.
How do we feel in terms of team talk? And guys, get this in the comments now. First of all, your thoughts on the game. Secondly, in terms of sorting this out, in terms of the goals that we're giving away from set pieces, how do we best do that? Let me know, because I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to say I'm happy with what I saw out there. There were some positives, for sure.
They're extremely delighted with that. Great management.
There you go.
Once again.
But the real question is looking delighted as good as actually taking the message in? Because obviously you can look happy. They are happy because I've comforted them during their time of need. But yes. Is looking happy as good as winning? No.
I mean, it's on that Saturday afternoon that you really do earn your virtual wages in this sport. And I think, you've done it. But of course, on the training ground, when the emotion's gone, then we can really sort this out properly, because the goals from set pieces are letting down what are overall very good performances from this team.
Someone's saying there, one thing we can do, switch one guy to a deep line playmaker and make the other person a runner. We might have even better structure in the midfield. So maybe that's worth looking at. And
it's what's killing me a touch is
gone.
I like Gilmore. I don't know how
I get what you're saying. Okay, I've got an idea here, James.
Away from home. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's also 7. maybe a little flary, but maybe need. Part of me is wondering here, James, whether we are currently wasting, and I'm only putting it out there, wasting a position in the team on a striker and a winger, when actually what we should be doing is playing 3 in the base of midfield, and then really trying to work out how to say this. I'm just not happy that 2 wingers is almost in every game so far. We've only ever do well through 1 winger per game. Does that make sense?
Yes, true. But
are we wasting?
How do you keep the balance? You're always gonna have to have 2 wingers, are you not? Is there a new formation that you're believing in? And also,
is it more? Am I thinking about going a bit more narrow? Yeah,
we're falling into a trap here of changing it too much.
I get what you're saying. We did change a lot in that last.
What I think is good. Let's talk about the positives. Okay, and guys, I see the chat. We're going through it in a sec. But, I'm the gaffer here. You're going to have to hear my 2 pennies worth first.
Well, of course, we're interested to hear what you have to say.
Thank you. I feel like at home, Gilmore's got to play.
Yeah.
And certainly against away, against teams right down the bottom, maybe he's got to play as well. But in those tough games against physical sides, that's where you have Manning and Cameron. But Cameron, with that first performance, was very, very impressive. And he'll be useful against those big teams. Do you know what I mean? It's tough.
Yeah.
Like, do you go brave in terms of like, we're going to have the ball, we're going to dominate possession with Gilmore? Or do you go, right, let's just make sure we got the physicality? Because you would hope that having someone like Cameron in there, you basically got 3 centre-backs in there now, so we shouldn't be getting done on set pieces.
No, I've got to admit, I'm very disappointed by Masterson showing pleasing progress, though, which is good.
Let's go to training because I want to sort out these set pieces. I'm not happy. How on earth do I change this? I don't know.
Okay, well, this is where as an assistant, I might be useless. Maybe you're looking at.
It says train defending set pieces. Okay.
There you go.
So chance conversion, attacking patience in terms of physicality, schedules.
Maybe change attacking wing.
Maybe change what, sorry, in the overview?
Attacking wing, because the attacking wings there, I feel like we're very strong on that. You've got a lot of attacking.
Yeah, okay, we can change this. Let's change. Here we go. Set pieces.
Defending. Go to defend. Yep, defending corners.
Free kicks. Oh. Defending free kick. Yes, but only this once. Yes, and take control of all general training.
No.
What do I do?
Oh, wait. Don't you correctly responsible. General training. Do you want to change?
No. There you go. We need to see if that makes a difference. Attacking shadow play, attacking overlap, attacking patience.
I'm only saying this, James. You know, defending free kick. We conceded from corners.
It was conceding from corners. Okay, let's tweak that then. Or do you need both? Do we need both?
Maybe we do. Maybe we do. John doesn't seem to have scheduled a lot in there.
Yeah.
John, I'm not seeing much red in there, John.
So let's do both. Let's really, because to be honest, John, what are you doing for 1, 2, 3? What are you doing for the bulk of the day? Well, there's a couple of sessions here as well. Saturday, Friday. Right, okay, kind of understand. I get it.
I get that.
They're coming on a Tuesday.
Maybe there's a lot of rest there because maybe there's a lot of rest there because the schedule gets a bit,
Yeah, chance creation. I feel like we're not too bad there. We've got a lot of creative players, so let's tweak that one then.
Change one of them.
Actually, you're getting paid a lot of money, guys. We're going to have an extra session, and it's going to be on set pieces, and it's going to be defending corners because until this stops, it doesn't stop. Quite simply.
Set training to set pieces this week. Okay.
Right. There we go.
I'm always confused by the name and the picture, but then the great advice that these bots are able to offer is,
Ophelia.
It's incredible, really.
Ophelia Sage, Nuru Massage. You can change how you defend set pieces, but it's a bit of a ball.
I don't know.
Don't fall for it, guys. She's not actually into football. She just wants your money.
Someone says just play BBM. Just play Gilmore at BBM. He doesn't have to play. I mean, it's a bot, but it still is a valid point. It's a very valid point.
Oh, amazing. Thank you everyone who's watching, by the way. Very much appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. I can give you a little exclusive here. Obviously, I'll announce it on Twitter soon. Jack Mate is joining me tomorrow.
He's going to be great, isn't he? He's going to be great. And I really enjoyed your episode with Doody. So Doody was very engaged. Really enjoyed it.
Very good. Yeah. So Jack Mate tomorrow. Friday, it's up for grabs at the moment. As I say, those big talks currently. Let me see if I've got an email back actually on that. Might be able to announce it here and now. If not,
I think I know where you're going.
I might need you again.
Okay.
I wonder. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
no. Well, yeah. Obviously, I'm a busy man. It's a lot.
Nothing.
You're asking a lot there.
Talks are ongoing. Yeah. Let's not put you in an awkward situation. Let's concentrate on now.
No. Well, either way, James, I'm always going to be supporting and just take photos and.
You're a class act. But then a base of 3 in midfield. I mean, this is great, but who's missing out that's currently playing? Who in that team that is currently playing, because you can only play 11, who gets dropped?
So I think the mistake here, I mean, there's Burn and then whoever's on your left wing. That's fine.
So we've got Bright Say Samuel at the moment on the left wing, who was good,
wasn't
he, in the first game?
He was great in that first game, but I'm thinking I've just not seen enough when it comes. What I would like to see is almost a Jeff Cameron alongside a Gilmore and a Manning, but both Manning and Gilmore are allowed to attack so we can win the ball higher up the pitch.
Okay. Let's have a look at that then. Let's get to another game.
Yeah. Gilmore injured, so that's taken that off you.
Oh. He keeps getting injured, doesn't he?
Only a week. I mean, he's young. He's a young player. We'd put a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But we can still look at a 3 in midfield there and then a 3 directly ahead. Also, yeah, there's a lot there. What I would do if I did play 3 in midfield, I would actually drop my striker a little bit. The only reason I'm also thinking if we play 3 in midfield, it opens up a bit of space for an Eze or someone like that.
Do you know, I wonder if you use if you used Hugel as a target man, you might actually get the best out of having 2 attacking wingers. If you had him as a supporting target man, and then there's Eze. But mate, this is what I mean. It's tough.
I think we need to play more around what Eze can do, but I don't know. I mean, maybe the problem for Eze is just not got enough ahead of him to be able to go, yeah, I'll play a through ball, or I'll do this, or I'll do this. Is he really able to play a ball? Is it better to play some narrow wingers around Eze and then, almost not have a striker that's going to get in the way of that? And here we are instantly. We've got game day with Preston.
Yeah. And do you know what the other thing we haven't spoken about? And once again, he's going underrated like he has done throughout his... Who wants my job?
Wilson. Paul Wilson is interested in a move to QPR.
Piss off, mate.
Imagine if we get sacked midway through this episode. How gutted.
Yeah, that would be such a devastating thing. Right, sorry, guys. Let me show you the screen once more. The Gilmore struggling in touch. Good to know.
I'm fine with that. Good. Let Gilmore sit out for a little bit. Let him sit.
And can I say this? Yeah, I was going to say, someone who's underrated. Mark Pugh came on, didn't he? And he was a revelation.
I said it.
You've always liked him. You've always liked him. Oh, that is a shame.
I've always, and when he came on and he did well, I just went, Pugh, he's good.
Yeah. And because we were in trouble, weren't we? And then we won. I just thought, Pugh.
Yeah.
So.
And I had a chat with James. I went, pull up a Pugh.
Yeah.
Who are you bringing in for them? I mean, good Rangel straight in.
I went chair, and you went, no, leave him on the bench.
Yeah, good. If we had a player called Bench, I would be very impressed.
That would be great. We should actually look to try and have a whole subs bench of players whose names are different words for chair.
And here's the thing, though, James. I'd leave some of them in the hall. Oh,
that's fantastic. God, yeah, we didn't spot. That's brilliant. So we need to make some changes. Barbe, in you come.
Okay, risk of a man, but I'm fine with that.
As a left back, but actually as a centre back, when you look at the strengths of our team, he's left footed. I'm pretty sure he's left footed.
Yeah.
I always struggle to see which foot they are. There, left only.
Preferred foot left only, so he's exclusively left foot, if you will.
So the good thing with this is that allows him to continue to be cover. First to be on the right for 2-man pairing. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. And Barbet being a ball playing midfielder that he is. Happy days. Look at all that green.
Good.
Right.
Nicely done. But look at all that.
The problem area.
Right, now there's the thing we need to do with Jeff here. What's Jeff like as a DL?
Jeff, sorry, hang on. I've got this Nightbot thing which might help us with the sex bots. So I'm just gonna.
Sure. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of people.
Getting annoyed
who are saying they're actually giving better advice than the other people in the chat.
Okay. Quick vote in the stream. Keep the sex bots or lose the sex bots. Vote now, yes or no, and we'll make a decision on that. In terms of
the funny thing is when the sex bots then start talking about the sex bots, it's very meta.
Yes. So Cameron was brilliant in that. He can play as an anchor, which creates a problem here. And that's his favourite spot. But he played in midfield and obviously did well where he was. That was the best position we had for him when it came to that, which was defending as a central midfielder. Can be a ball.
What if you had him as a DLP? How does he look as a DLP?
Not great.
Not
great at all. He's gone yellow.
Yeah.
And it's all yellow.
He's a yellower there, isn't he? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So what? Do you keep him in the team? Do you bring in Luke Amos? He's not sharp, but he can play as a deep line midfielder.
No, after that last performance, you've got to keep Cameron in there. I feel like we had a 7 and an 8 there. That's a great pairing.
You're right.
Someone here puts Sexbot Lives Matters.
All right, we'll stick with Cameron. We'll stick with Cameron because of that. Let's stick with ratings over Green Moons. I think if you're making a good point there. What's the voting on the sex bots? Do we want them to
lose? So overall, it's lose. Get rid of the bots. Lose them. Okay. Bring out the Nightbot. This is like watching Robot Wars. An old reference, but fair.
And then otherwise, Hugo as a target man. Do we feel now? Like what? We need to solve this.
Someone says I call John Eustace daddy. I would rather start with Parrott in this game. I was much more impressed with Parrott as a starter and Hugo as a sub.
Okay, complete forward.
Bring him on. Make him a complete forward. Can you make him a complete forward in support and then see what happens with Eze?
That's fine. Eze is a second striker. Samuel.
Yeah.
They're both attacking. We had Burn supporting. Had a bad game. Did have a bad game.
Yeah.
So do we want to make him attacking?
I know what you're saying. Can you make it Burn and make him attacking?
What do you think?
You've gone very quiet there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that for now. Let's see how that goes in the first half. I want the players familiar with. Few people criticising how attacking we are, but with Parrott in support, I feel like the 3 guys are going to try and play off him here. This is a new tactic, essentially, is what we're doing.
I think the one thing to say as well is we're balanced. The mentality's balanced, so hopefully that will keep us in good stead. I hear what you're saying, but Burn was poor in the last game. He really was poor, and we want to get the best out of our players. I'm
disappointed in this game because Burn was making a good relationship there down the right, wasn't he? Right. It's okay. Couple of guys. You need to take Gilmore out because Gilmore's injured. You might as well take him, put him in the squad. Who can you bring in instead?
Gilmore. Let's have a look. We've got Ilias Chair ready to roll.
Yeah, straight in. What's Shadipo like?
Shadipo, he's not really up to it, if I'm honest. He's low.
So then
he's low down the line. And do you know what? Edmondson. Maybe we need to bring him onto the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, Pew. See, that's what I mean. We've got too many good players. It's so hard. You've got Jack Clark not getting a game.
For Chair then in this one. For Chair.
What do you mean, Pew? Well, Edmondson for Chair. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's
Edmondson,
good bench.
sit on the chair. Yeah, that's a great bench. Well done.
And Pugh not to start.
Is this the team? Pugh not to start. Is this? Oh, good question. Actually,
do you drive? You effing drop? It's a
no. I get what you're saying. Could you just drop Pugh in there and see how strong he is out on the wing, just as a formation?
So he can play. He can play either side, and he can play a supporting role. Is the only thing. Is the good thing with him. He played some lovely. Do you remember? He played some lovely cross.
He was great.
Balls.
Yeah.
To
just the one, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Inside forward, maybe with him.
Oh, can he be an inverted winger? Hello. Oh, he likes that. He likes that a lot.
Love that. Really love that. That's fantastic. That is great. That's brilliant.
Oh. Dropping, sorry,
that
Samuel.
Lovely. No, I'm fine with that. Samuel can come on for the second half. He'll have fresh legs. Brilliant. Always seeing a positive. Right, let's get into this game because I know people will want to be seeing you managing well. Preston. Can we just have a look at the table before in this? I feel like we've not seen the table enough. I just want to see where we are.
Yep. Can we? There we go. Just got the championship. There it is.
Cool. So there we are. All right. We are down on 11
playoffs. 1 point off the playoffs.
We are 2
guys.
No, we're 3 points off the playoffs.
We are miles off the playoffs.
32.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. That is really disappointing. I was really got my hopes up.
Yeah. Well, that is still a win. That's a win is a win is a win. So, and we have played 19 games. Everyone else played 19. Okay. I'm not disenchanted with that, James. Well done.
We've got a couple of games in us here. Come on. Right, here we go. The team's about
to come on. We're committed to this for the long run here.
Come on.
After we finish this game, I'm really going to need a snap.
That's fine. Yeah, I need a wee as well. Right, guys, hit the like button if you're watching and you're enjoying the stream. If you're new to the stream and the channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the live stream tomorrow and Friday as well, 4 p.m.
Is Rangel the captain there?
Yeah, he is a good old leader, is our Angel. And Grant Hall's what's the word? Suspended.
Yep, that is the word. Correct. Here we go. Right, a lot of people still there in the chat. Okay, calm. Oh, we got there. We are the favourites here, so go out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for.
Listen keenly. Lee Wallace, motivated. Strange.
Good. Well done. Listen keenly. Listen keenly.
Come on now. Come on.
Come on, boys.
Come on, the lads.
And we're away. There we go.
Come on, the lads.
2 minutes in. 3 minutes in.
4 points from 2 games. Let's keep this going. No one likes
a lot of good attacking.
That's us with a cross. Already up. Put it in. Don't do us on the break.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I feel
Players
like we
getting
get
back
done
pretty well
on the
back.
break a lot, you know.
Quite a lot. Oh, that is not good though. No. What? How? How does that even happen? I've got to admit, I'm really disappointed with that. That's really early on as well. We've conceded quite a few goals early on. All right. The messaging is not strong enough.
Yeah. They need to wake up a bit.
Yeah.
Come on. Fans are getting angry. Pugh got starts as Bell and Moses. Come on, lads.
Message.
Raise.
Stronger message at the start.
Look at that, 88% possession.
We've been completely broken on, and
anxious,
really, that's.
Come on.
I can't believe how silly we were at 7 minutes in to concede there. Masterson's already been booked.
Come on, guys.
Composed, motivated. Here we go.
Every opening frame is horrible because you don't know if you're going to win the ball back or what.
It also just sets things up in a nasty way.
No, good save.
Great save. Kelly's had to make too many of them. I'm disappointed. Come on, boys! Not another one. We've done loads of set
cleared
pieces
off the
this
line.
week.
Cleared
That's
that
down
off
to
the
the
line.
training.
Make that a touch faster. Oh, come on, lads.
Getting a bit impatient now.
6 shots. It's not that bad. We're dominating, really. 71%.
We are dominating.
We've got to do more. Maybe the second half will start to dominate a little bit more. Maybe we can let's be a bit more positive, guys. Come on. Oh, we've got the ball. Don't give it away. Pugh.
Here we go.
Pugh starts. Manning. Barbate.
Yeah,
Pop
all right.
it about,
Just
lads.
keep passing.
Work the way
And
through
again.
the lines. Don't give it away there, Wallace. Pew. This isn't. Don't
Good.
give it away there. Nice. Great overload
That
on the left-hand
is
side.
lovely.
Great ball, Manning. Come
Inside.
on, son.
Oh, that's off the bar, surely. A great save. And I would have been a wonderful goal. Here we go. Ball in.
Come on, Masterson. Do something. Don't give it away there. Don't give it away there, Masterson. What? It's so obvious.
Masterson's not had a great game, and he couldn't bring him down there because he was already on a yellow. So
starting to dominate more
and
more now. Put the ball in the back of the net. Get in there. Come on, you R's. Barbe back in the team with a goal. Get in.
I'm very happy with that. Very happy.
Oh, is he offside? Is he
on or off?
He's offside.
He's off. No, well,
heartbreaking. Barbe with the cross.
Another ball in.
Oh, don't get down the break. No, well won, Barbe. Hit it, son. Keep the ball. Come on. Well done.
We do not respond well to being pressured sometimes.
Come on.
Referees get in the way a lot.
Don't get done by one pass. I wonder if we're too attacking with this lot.
Oh, come on, boys. Oh, why don't we just stand off people here? Oh, that is a joke. Well done, Kelly. Held on to it. Disappointed.
I would have taken 1-0 at half time. We have been the
might have
better team. We've been the better team.
Someone says here, it says here in the feedback from the assistant coach, might be having some shots, but a lot of them are coming in from a long range.
Go ball in.
Oh,
he's gone. Put it out.
What the fuck?
Great crossfield ball to Burn. Burn with the cross. Oh.
Who was that? Who got that? Didn't see them.
11 shots.
Okay, boys.
So
all right.
Where are we having these shots? Let's have a look at those stats because analysis shots. I don't even know what that is. I couldn't even begin to tell you what that is.
So I think what that is that's where the ball has gone when we've shot.
That's a lot to take in, isn't it?
Yeah. So this isn't great. There's a shot of the bar there from Eze. Eze's not really had one on target. He's had one wide. Okay. So, but what I wanted was where they were actually going to come from, rather than the actual shots and the places they made on goal. So we have had a lot of shots there. You got to see that. I'm disappointed. I feel like we need to have going to formulate a bit of a team talk here at halftime. We need to think about this because we do need a striker in January. I feel like it's that striking position that's letting us down at the moment. Is it that we need to play Eze higher up? Do we need to push Eze on? Do we almost play two up top here now, James? Are we going to put Eze in that, alongside Parrott as opposed to just behind?
Look at the ratings, Loz. We're playing well.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Well. So you're just saying we just need to push on with.
Yeah, I think let's stay level.
Let's
stay calm. Let's get behind the lads till 65. 65.
Okay. I'm with you. A lot of people saying in the chat here we're unlucky. Laurence is a god. Thank you. We're unlucky.
Here you go. Here's your shots.
There you go. So see what I mean? So that's a lot of very there.
We're all over them. We are in trouble down this right-hand side.
Rangel seems to be the captaincy's head.
Yeah, we haven't really got an option there right now, just because maybe he needs to be a touch more defensive for us. We could change that. We could tweak that just to calm that down.
Maybe go with that. Because we did, I think maybe before, didn't you set him as a bit more attacking? So you see he's out of line. That fullback support there.
Let's see support. Okay.
Yeah, good.
Right. I believe in him. I do.
Okay.
They're playing all right.
Give me a little.
6.8. Eze, he's looking good. He's looking anxious.
No greens though in this.
That's true. Maybe my standards are slipping. Right. What do we want?
I want to look at passion. We can still win this. Keep working hard and it will come. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you've been doing and we'll be fine. I'm going to say that we've been the better team here because it does embody what we've both been saying.
Listen keenly. Wow.
Okay.
Expected a touch more. Okay. I'm a little bit disappointed by the lads, if I'm honest.
Me too.
If a journalist comes and talks to me now, I'm going to lose my shit.
No, it's fine. I'm used to
That's fine. Okay.
Managing that. Right, here we go. That's them coming our way. Great. Maybe if we get entitled, it's not good. We don't want to be entitled. No,
hopefully.
I'm fine with that.
See, that's
good.
why we train these things, guys. Well done. Well done. Some in the corner. Come on, lads.
Yeah.
Be positive.
Some people say they keep bypassing the midfield constantly. A couple of people saying it. It's true. It's true.
Come on, lads.
So, someone else in there puts that training paid off. Good. As it sails over the bar, the players go, that was the training.
Yeah, training, guys. Training. Good one. Great.
Get creative.
They love that. They love to be inspired by that. Come on, lads.
David Nugent comes on, still making a career.
It's not messing about. 65.
They've had some
outstanding
performances here today. Yep. Pause that there. 67 minutes. Okay, James, what are you thinking? What's the first thought in your head when you see that? 6.7, 6'9". Pew's not had a fantastic game there.
Pew's not done it.
Maybe
we've got options. I feel like who's doing well for us? Jeff Cameron having another fine game.
Yeah, I'm fine with Jeff.
6.8 with Ryan Manning. The midfield's done well again.
No, I'm fine with the midfielder, though they have bypassed it a lot. So I don't understand why the ratings. Maybe we're not going on what the actual thing is happening here. We're actually just going on the ratings, and actually the system isn't working overall. Pew out, good.
Bright
Are you thinking at this point? What about striker-wise?
What's he doing? 6.6. Anxious. Maybe it's time for Hugo.
Maybe it's a Hugo time. Bring Hugo on.
What's
Edmondson like as a striker?
I mean, we need a hero. Maybe it's time to see him. Maybe he's the man.
What's his quality? Where are his qualities?
Good target man. Ooh.
Finishing.
Good target man, eh?
Let's give him a try. See what happens. Drop him in.
Come on, son. Now is your time to shine. We're going to make you a target man. You're going to support the lads. Eze's going to be there with you.
I'm assuming. Someone in the chat there saying making bizarre or snide comments, trying to appear smarter, better than he actually is. A proper weirdo. That's unfair feedback there on James, but fair play to him.
Yeah, totally unnecessary. I don't know why you've said that.
Yeah. That's so mean.
Eze looking anxious, but he's done okay. Jack Burns 6.9. He's looked all right out there. And if we're 1-0 down, I think we need to be a bit more attacking. And I'm gonna make him a bit more attacking. Well, actually, he looks like he's a bit more confident as a supporting, which is fine. If he's happy with that, that's fine with me. Right, I'm doing it.
Let's see. He was attacking before. We got 20 minutes-ish, 23 minutes.
Come on,
just do something, boys.
We're the better team. We are the better team. Need a bit more from you guys. Come on, Wallace.
Here we go.
Come on, Bright. Do something, son. It's a great cross. Oh, it goes to Manning. He can shoot from this kind of range. He's giving the ball away.
That's disappointing.
Just running down the other end. Don't do us on the counter attack. Win that ball back. Win it back. We've won it back. Eze to Cameron. Cameron to Eze. Eze to Cameron. Barbe. Manning. Wallace. Barbe. Pop. To Kelly. Kelly, don't be silly now. Masterson with the ball. Simple pass to Rangel. Rangel, years in the game. He knows what to do. Play the simple pass. He plays it to Burn. Burn with the ball. Don't give it away now, son. He has. That's really frustrating.
What's Burn done there? Disappointed.
They've got the ball. They're attacking. Do not score now. Good save.
Good.
Get rid of it.
Brilliant. Well done. Cleared. All right. 72 minutes.
Demand more from the lads here now.
Demand more. Yeah, more. I'm agreeing. We're not getting anything there. Support and attack of the.
Attacking for sure. Come on. Do something with your lives. Come on.
Seem a bit more composed there from Burn. Okay.
Gone very attacking.
Very attacking. Wow, that is really 85 minutes. What can we get there? Goalkeeper looks like he's trying.
At least a draw.
Change approach.
Can't be losing to
They're playing with more. They're playing with more caution at this point, James. I'm really disappointed today. They've done very well there to get this. Very well. Congrats to Preston. They've outplayed us there. A lot of changes at the back. That was due to some suspensions. Sure. I'm disappointed.
Jeff Cameron with another good game. Masterson with a good game. Not bad ratings, really.
No, I don't care about the ratings right now. I care about the actual end. And the end result was not good. Disappointed.
We need to be getting more sevens, really.
We need to be just getting. I mean, overall, again, it's down to the structure we've got up front. The strikers just aren't doing it for us right now. And Eze, I expect just more highlights from Eze, if I'm completely honest.
Rob Turner, you've been unlucky. No DM is killing us. Ryan Senior.
I do feel like one of them needs to be a DLP or there needs to be something along those lines. Maybe in the next game we're looking at maybe we're bringing in an Amos, even if Cameron's performed well. We're bringing in an Amos, or we're trying that 3-man midfield. I don't know. Some people saying here, I'm only thinking it, James. 2 up top. I'm not against going for a 4-1-2-1-2.
Super narrow.
Not super narrow. They're 2 wider midfielders rather than 2 wingers. Because the thing is, the wingers aren't really providing any service to the striker. It's almost a dead position with the striker. So if we were to play Hugill and Parrott with Eze just behind them, and then a midfield with 3 with 1 DM, I'm not against it.
Okay. I'm happy to give it a go. I feel like we're doing it again. I feel like we're changing
doing what?
A lot.
I'm only suggesting. My disappointment is in the fact that every time we see our wingers do anything positive, they're doing it from a narrow position or sort of tackling narrowly and then just running through. They're not actually being, wingers.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so gutted. I really want to do well there. Come on. Right.
We are going to do well. It's about finding that. Who we got next? So we counted there. QPR down to 12, 6 points off. So we're still within touching distance. Who are we playing next? Barnsley in 18th position. Preston were very close to us though. So Preston were a very similar team. We've got Birmingham who are just above us there. Can we? Someone else saying play 4-2-2-2. Have the wingers as wide cams. I'm also not against that. Again, I'm just not impressed by the overall formation right now. It doesn't feel like it's making the most. Don't make me go Bernie Sanders on you. We need to be sharing the ball a little more.
Is this a culture?
You're sharing the ball more.
Do I need to open my mind a bit? Maybe.
I think
all you're doing. All comes to mind here.
Yeah.
Horse by committee.
Interesting.
Is a camel. But I mean. I tell you what, people who play this game regularly, answer me this. When it's going wrong and you change it and you change it and you change it, do you get to a point where you find the perfect recipe? Or do you just make it worse by changing it again and again and again? That's a fair question, I feel.
It is. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying, can we even just go into formations here and just go, right, that...
Yeah, well put. All right, so I tell you what, jot it down in your notebook now, okay?
I have.
All right, talk to the people. I'm gonna have a quick wee, and then you can go and have a snack.
Right. Okay. Right.
And then we'll have our next game.
Okay. Right. So, what we've looked at so far is we've looked at a win, a draw, and a loss. So things have only gotten worse. But over that time, obviously, we've seen a lot of positives. The worrying thing is how well we played when we had a young 17-year-old in the side, and then as soon as he was out, we looked a bit more weak, not quite as good in the build-up, not controlling the play as much. Maybe that combo of Cameron and whoever's alongside it, be the Manning or whoever, isn't quite balanced enough for what we need. Manning almost has more of the ball than we see Eze, which is why I'm saying Eze further up, that gives Manning a bit more space to run into it. So I'm just not sure we're making the most of Eze and the other striker. Let me know in the comments what you think. It says, don't change so much. Lars, bring in Charlie Austin. We obviously don't have Charlie Austin right now. Keep it as it is, 100%, some people are saying. Inverted wingers, BBM and Masala. Attack, bring in Andy Carroll. 4-2-2-2 seems good with Eze out wide. There's a lot of different things need to happen. 2 up top. A lot of people are saying 2 up top also looks like a good option out there. Go back to basics. Simple 4-4-2 is what some people are saying, but I don't know if that makes the most of Eze. So we'll see what happens out there. I've drawn out a couple of formations. I'm a massive fan of 3 in midfield. I don't know if that a defensive midfielder is tricky. It's tricky. 4-3-2-1 is. I'm not against that. A lot. Oh wow, there are a lot of comments there. Eze scored against Derby. I know, but it's not getting the best out of him so far, and he scored from a midfield from a set piece rather than it being out in the open play. We're not doing enough. We're not doing enough for me, right? James is back from Piss Town.
I am.
James, welcome.
It's great to be back.
Sure.
Great to be here.
He's been there for a couple of minutes.
Right. Do you want to get yourself a snack? You've got yourself set up, haven't you?
Just going to grab a snack. It won't be 1 second. Literally, I'm just going to get it, come back. And,
that's absolutely fine. 2 more games. Is that okay? Do you have time?
Could even do 3, but let's see.
Let's dare to dream.
Start. Set up for the next game because we've got Birmingham next. This is a big game. These guys are in and around, as they like saying, a similar position in the table. Yeah. So they're 10th, we're 12th.
Okay, let's have a.
Won't be a second.
At the we can have a look at that actually. The table. Let's have a look, guys. You've got to stick together here, guys. This is what it's about. Long way to go. We could do something here. We can. No, we can. Just need to get it right. We've got to keep testing ourselves, seeing what the right formation is, the right setup is, and we're gonna get there, guys. I have no doubt. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you believe in what we're doing here, what we're trying to achieve, if you want to be there at that playoff final. 12th in the league, 29. Few points off. 6 points off. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get to the chat, guys. Let's see what you've got to say for yourselves. Get involved, guys. We've got something very special to say. There is a super chat. Don't worry about that too much. Let's go to it. Ooh. There we go. Live chat doesn't seem to be working on my stream this time. That's a shame. We'll do it another time. It's fine. Right. What have you got to say for yourselves, guys? What do you have to say for yourselves? So let's have a one-on-one meeting. Oh, guys, come on. We're just a couple of wins, a couple of back-to-back wins. We're fine. Blake Wilson, you're changing too much. Lillian Babes, stick it out. I don't know if that's... I'm surprised I didn't get caught by the Nightbot. Changing it too much. A lot of people saying that. 4-1-2-3, like when Pajak was in. That was my original setup. Trust the culture and Loz. Fair point. Stick it out. Hugo nodding it down to Parrot. These are all.
Yeah, you see, I'm not against
it. Though, they're all sex bots.
They've all given great advice.
They have. They seem to know their stuff. Right.
I got a Kit Kat because obviously pregnant.
We would do. We were doing the podcast, the Jaffin podcast, and we were ranking biscuits. Kit Kat wasn't in there. But what is your favourite biscuit?
Really?
It's not
of all time,
biscuit, apparently. Yeah.
What do you think? It's not biscuit, it's a wafer.
What do you think of party rings? Remember them?
I do love party rings.
Thank you.
Not as Moorish as I need a biscuit to be.
I hear what you're saying. What's the most Moorish biscuit then? What's your top 3?
Chocolate hobnobs.
Yeah. That was in my... Oh no, I actually went chocolate digestive over a hobnob because it was probably more Moorish, like you're saying.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I do like a rich tea biscuit with tea.
I've got no time for rich tea biscuits. I don't get it.
The reason I have time for them is because they taste so good with tea.
But then they just drop in. They're so soggy.
Yeah, but that's the point, James. You're the long dipper. It's not their fault.
It's not the biscuit's fault. I hear what you're saying.
No.
A bad dunker blames his tools. Blames his biscuit.
Exactly. LeBron James.
I think that was LeBron James who said that one. Right, we've got Birmingham
Someone
next.
says, love a Kit Kat meat. Someone says 442 diamond. Why? James is still fuming about party rings. Was Flav particularly against them? Flav's definitely not a party ring kind of guy.
Well, you'd have to listen to the whole podcast to find that out. But yes, Flav was very angry about party rings, and I was very passionate about them. I think they're one of those that I wonder if I had them now. I haven't had them for a long time, but if I had them now, would I like them as much? But I do know for sure that I loved them for a long, long time.
I get,
if I saw them
when you went to parties, or would you? Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like, basically, you're younger, biscuits are drugs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. And exactly what you mean. Yeah, and exactly.
Or biscuits are Allcott.
I'm kind of in the right frequency for a biscuit, and therefore probably my view of it is actually higher than it would have been if I was sat in front of the sofa eating a party ring.
Correct. That's what I'm wondering. But when you're older, obviously, and you're taking your son or daughter to see a party, do you pinch it off the table, or do you take it to your child and go, "It's going to be a really special moment. I want to watch you try a party ring for the first time"?
I think that's a very Loz thing to do. That you'd see them not be selfish enough to go and try it yourself, because that's what any other normal person just goes, "Oh, party rings. I like party rings. I'm having a party ring." Whereas that's such a Loz thing. You would go and go, "Oh, party rings. I love them so much. I want to give you one and watch you."
Yeah,
that's so
that's so true.
That's why
so
you and Brian get on so well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because Brian is my child. Yeah,
yes, and you're a feeder. Right, here we go. This is Judgment Day. True. This is Judgment Day. I will hand it over to you. Tell me, well, not literally. I'm going to have to do it. What do you want to do with this squad that we have right here?
Okay. Now I understand we've been quite a while now at a game, so I feel the pressure of wanting to just get to a game.
Let's get it right.
There's a lot of people in the chat saying I don't like. A lot of people saying they don't like the idea of changing it too much. Pajak, I did think did a good formation. Have you still got Pajak's formation around?
So, yes, I mean and I'm happy for Pajak to have some credit, but I've got to. I played a part in that. I've got to say.
Yep. I'm fine with that.
So that was controlled. That was controlled possession. That had us in this situation. So that would put us with Cameron as a defensive and anchor man.
Yep.
And we had not Eze there, but we had Burn there as a Mazzala. You will remember.
Yep, I like that. Yep, I do actually remember that. That was lovely.
A little pair. Nice little. And he was, I want to say he was attacking because we've got our anchor there.
I think I agree. Yep, I like that.
Eze was never on that side. He was an inverted winger.
Yep.
And he was supporting. Pugh was on that side, and I like Pugh, I do. But I wonder
you're going to bring in. Yeah.
I think if you can have Eze as the supporting winger, part of me is willing to do it. But you've liked Pugh for a long time. Maybe I'm just getting excited because I've seen the kind of stuff that Samuel has done for Queen's Park Rangers this season.
Yeah, no. Go with it. Go with Eze Samuel, and then I like Pugh's what he's giving us as a sub.
Yes, he's a very intelligent player. I do like him. Now,
and one thing so there's a couple of things I want to flag here, right? Couple of things I want to flag. Whilst I love the basis of that's a 3-man midfield, right? What if you were to drop Eze back in at number 10, say?
What, here?
Yeah.
How are we going to
I know
defend
that leaves a big...
Yeah.
Then you put whoever's
isn't it, that?
Whoever's Eze Samuel, can you move him up top and see what happens with that red if you do that?
Here?
Yeah.
But I guess that's from a defensive point of view. No one's ever going to score a goal from these areas.
No, I get what you're saying there.
No issues here. They're claiming.
I mean, all I'm saying, I want those two to play as a front two, is what I'm saying.
Okay. What? And you want to say Samuel? So say, no, he doesn't like it.
He's not supportive there. Can you do me a favor? Can you put Hugel and Parrott up front for this game? And then
make them a proper front two, right?
You make them a proper front two. And then make Hugel supportive of Parrott, I guess.
So target man, flicking on.
Target man supportive, yes. Yeah, I guess so.
And
then
Parrott,
what's Parrott in that?
So then Parrott can be...
Parrott, I guess, keep him where he is, really, yeah. But yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay. And then is Eze in his best position there?
Eze is in a good position. He can be...
Okay.
I think he's probably I guess an enganche, it could be an option. He's the prime creator, a hook that joins midfield and attack and operates between the strikers and a playmaker.
Then see how he plays there. See if you can do that.
Okay, let me just see. Advanced playmaker, drop into holes between the opposition midfield and defence. Make it available for teammates' passes. Actually, I think we should go here, mate, just because.
Okay, fine. I mean, to be honest, they're all there. There's, if you know him best, and I think you do, then I think
to go and get the ball a little bit. Okay,
I'm fine with that.
So if we're doing that, that's very narrow. So we now move into these areas here. So it's a narrow diamond. So we're going to have to play through the middle, aren't we?
Yeah. Can we not make it a bit wider? Is there no way of giving it a bit of width as a diamond or not?
I mean, we can have it. There's an attacking width here. We can have a look, see how that changes it. Yeah, that makes it a bit wider.
There you go. That just make. Yeah, there you go. So do that basically. Yeah.
Okay. This is brave. We don't want to change any of those things.
I'm really worried of like a 3-0 slaughter.
We're not going to hit early crosses. Are we going to go quite direct here? No, we'll play it through.
No. I think that sometimes when I watch the players pass, I'm like, right, this is great. I just wish I had a formation.
Okay.
What my only concern here is the fullbacks won't be good enough, but that's why we've got Eze there. Eze is that 10 where you don't need the fullback so much.
In transition, do you want to counter press or do you want us to regroup?
Counter press, because we're regrouping too much, and sometimes when we regroup, it just doesn't have any effect.
Okay. When possession has been won, do we need to hold our shit? I'm going to leave that. Goal position, distribute quickly. I'm not too worried about that. Distribute from the centre backs. We haven't really got a playmaker, so we're not going to do that. Take short kicks. Okay. And then out of possession.
I mean, are we getting? Is your defensive line a little bit of a problem, right? Because obviously in the last game we conceded that was. Yeah.
I'm happy to bring that. Let's make that standard.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right.
Okay.
I've just done this is just my overall reading of it. It's just I did draw that out sort of earlier there.
I've got to say, and I'm sorry, balanced, positive, attacking.
We'll go balanced for now, and then let's go positive if possible. Maybe, we're against Birmingham here, so let's go balanced.
Okay, right. Interesting times. Gilmore, let's get you back on the bench in case we need to make change. We've got Amos on there. We've got deep. Who makes way? Might have to be Ball on this occasion.
Might have to be Ball, yeah.
Okay. Mate, good luck.
I like how you've just put me out there and you've gone.
So we ignored the chat there for a second. I'm happy to hear what they've got to say now. Let's see.
Threat of the opposition doubling up on fullbacks. Some people saying wing backs. Didn't England try and do this at the World Cup 2018? Isn't going to work. Go back to the 4-3-3 with a CDM.
You're saying we need win backs. Oh, there's something wasn't. It didn't allow us to submit the team for some reason. Why was that?
Why do people think of 4-4? It's something to do with the loans.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, is good. We can bring in what's his name? Todd Kane can come back in, and actually, they're saying. So, do you want to go wing backs with these guys?
Sure.
Look to support.
I know. So, one sec. Someone's looking for.
Defend. Right, guys. Wow. We are changing a hell of a lot. It's the first season. Just need to finish in the top half. Treat this season as a recon mission. Next season, we'll be primed and ready to win the playoffs. I hear what you're saying. We've changed everything. Do you remember what we said at the start of this stream? We said we need to pick. We need to set up and leave it. We need to leave it for 3 games. We're not doing that. But
I'm fine with that.
This could be fine. You've got to give people. It is a bit of a recon mission. We're going to go wing backs with the 2 guys, both supporting wing backs. I don't think we're going to go too attacking with that because we've got attacking players up there. I've got to be honest.
You're skeptical.
I've never played a narrow midfield like this before, but I'm intrigued. I think being a bit more direct will help. Pass into
Someone
the
says you didn't put Kane in.
Yes, I have. I put Kane in now. So that's
No, Kane's still sitting there, mate.
Oh,
Kane's still sitting there. He's not in.
That's exactly why I need you here every single stream, guys. It's for when I do stupid stuff like that.
What about the original centre-back pairing as well?
Oh, why has that happened? Right, maybe it needs to be a bit more attacking. Sorry, hang on a sec. We've got a bit more red here. Let's go there. There you go. That's gone. All right, so they need that red issue. We need to change that then, it seems. They need to be a bit more attacking. Ooh, a bit more green. Look. Come on, the lads.
Not bad. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. What about taking Barbe out and bringing back in Hall, or is he out for more than one game?
Do you know what I wonder actually needs a break? Masterson.
Who? Really? Okay, so Hall and Barbe.
Yeah.
We've changing so much here.
Central defenders stuff. Do you know what? When it comes to the sort of strength ratings of the squad depth, those are the main two, and it's in that way. You got Hall on the right, Barbe on the left.
Okay.
Slightly ominous. Lillian Babes, didn't England try and do this in the 2014 World Cup? How are these sex bots knowing this much about football? This is insane.
That was a comment earlier. That was a comment earlier from that bot has then. And to be fair, Lillian Chastity has also said that. A couple of people in there. So
okay. Right, one change I'm going to make here as well. I've got
Chastity also says, James, this is not going to work.
Fair play. Right, we're making changes. We've made a lot of changes. Dare to dream. Yeah. Imagine, though. All right, guys, I need it. I need it this time. Please hit the like button. I want to see it rise up here. We need some good luck. Hopefully, with Lawrence's beautiful football brain, we've now figured out just how to set up as something big is about to happen. Currently on 371 likes. Can we get ourselves to 500? Hit the like button right now if you haven't hit it yet.
What's the most likes you've ever had?
Whatever, full stop. I don't know.
Yeah, no, just on this, on this series.
I think I don't think we hit the 500 mark during the stream. Right. It's come after.
I am so nervous right now. I'm really nervous.
Right. Set opposition instructions. Let's get the assistant to do that. Well done. Right. Team talk. Big team talk. Huge.
Okay. Calm. When we last played Birmingham, go out there and express yourself. I know a lot of you will be keen to avenge. Always avenge.
Motivated.
Brilliant.
Good.
Boom.
Yeah, we need to be a bit stronger, don't we, in the team talk?
Yeah.
Right, guys, here we go.
I like that.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay. I'm so nervous right now. I've got to dry mouth. James, my nerves are making me exhibit symptoms of the virus.
Got to dry off.
I got it. Yeah. Okay. Which way is this going?
We're in red.
Kelly,
we're in red, guys. To Burn. Passing it through to Eze. Working through the lines quite well here. Manning. Can we keep a hold of the ball here? To Barbe. Barbe to Eze. Getting on the ball. There's a bit of space on the left-hand side here. Great little chip ball to Wallace. Wallace with the ball. Comes to nothing. Can we defend well enough? Back you get, guys.
We'll see.
A
lot of pressing there.
Can we win that ball back?
Great pressing.
Win the ball back now, guys.
Turns out no.
Come on. I want it all to be about us here, guys. Go on, Manning. He's won the ball. He is a box-to-box midfielder. That's in his DNA. He finds Eze.
Here we go.
Oh,
Eze.
my God! Yes! Come on, Luz! Come on, Luz! It's a tactical masterstroke from Luz. Let's see that in 3D. Manning winning the ball. Amazing stuff. Finds Eze on the edge of the box, and Eze with an absolute screamer. Get in there, Luz. Well done.
That's good. That's great. Well done there, guys. I'm very happy with that.
Woo.
Okay, that was early. Can you score too early?
Okay. Right, I'm fine with that. We'll show it. Great. They're focused.
Okay.
Oh no, away from
home.
They're focused.
Here's the ball.
Oh, good.
No.
Get it away.
Get it away.
Go on.
Okay, get it
Win
away.
It off him. Win it off him. Oh.
All right, good.
Come on.
I just go quiet now. I'm genuinely, I'm so quiet because I'm so nervous.
I can do comms. It's fine. Bellingham, the 16-year-old with the ball. Oh, and it's a good cross.
No.
Can we win the ball? Keep it out. Oh, he's his own player there. Keita, get rid. He's kept it in. It's in the box. They've got to
God.
a shot at some point. Here it
What
comes,
are they?
surely.
These guys
what
just...
a save. No.
Oh. Goal, Birmingham. I'm disappointed with that. They did play it around very well there, but you know what I'm disappointed with there? That's Leicester formation there, James. Look, there's so many people for us in the box there, and they're just not putting tackles in. He's ran past him.
Put your body on the line, guys. Oh,
I'm disappointed there. I'm really disappointed because we're better than that. We are away from home. I get it, but I'm disappointed.
Come on, lads. Come on.
You should swap name tags. It's the first season, Jimbo. Just need to finish in the top half.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
That's
it's all
two.
going wrong.
That's another set
piece
piece there. That's the set piece.
You got Cameron, you got Hall, you got Barbe. It is just like the real Queen's Park Rangers giving away silly goals from set pieces. Come on.
They're not fixing the main issue there. So there's anxiety there from Hugh.
Oh,
Great.
No,
Here's another ball in.
Got it away.
Good. Well defended. All right. Let's keep... What I'm incredible here is only 24 minutes in.
There's a lot going on.
Ball in.
Away.
There you go. Why isn't... Yeah, there we go.
Come on, Parrot. We've got a guy in there. Get the cross in. Get it for Hugo. Good pass to Cameron. Cameron to Barbe. Work it and didn't come to it.
And that's the end. For some weird reason, brilliant. Okay. The computer doesn't realise that we want to see highlights of our own at this point.
Yeah. I'm clicking on shouts.
Someone says play attacking in there. Okay.
Come on, guys. Come on. Allcott out, says Caelan O'Brien. He's turned on me again.
Don't worry, James. Demand more. Another time when they're attacking going forward.
Oh, my God.
That's 3-1. I've got to admit, I mean, I'm disappointed that we're not dealing better with crosses, consistently dealing poorly with crosses.
Isn't it? It's just another cross. Got to be tight. The marking's got to be tighter.
That is a nothing cross to me. We shouldn't be conceding those kind of things.
What's really annoying me is I'm clicking on team instructions and it's not working. Don't know why that is, but it's very annoying.
Is that through our lack of width? Are they over? Are they crowding us?
Oh, so many questions.
Is that through the lack of width? I mean, I've got to be honest though. We've always conceded from crossing.
Yeah, we've had more shots. We've had more shots on target.
This is the problem here, James. We've been the better team in all these games. We've had more shots.
We've got a real problem here because the mouse is working, as you can see, but when I'm clicking on stuff, nothing's happening.
Is that because something else has popped up? So the mouse can move around, but you haven't gotten rid of maybe a notification or something?
I don't think so. Oh, here we go. We're back. That seemed to work. I just clicked on something. Let's get to the dressing room. I mean, let's look at the...
Anxious.
Manning. Manning scored a goal. Sorry, Eze scored a goal. 6.3, 6.5, 6.7, 6.8. We need to be getting higher things here. It's just not good enough. It really isn't good enough. Lack of width. Are you joking? Is marking set too tight? I don't think the marking is set tight enough.
I don't think the marking's set at all.
Tighter marking, because that is unacceptable. Too many crosses. Place of Lewis.
Is that already on there?
James Lawrence Allcott's Barmy Army. Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, the fans are getting behind you. I like that. Okay,
that's good. Ditch the possession style, stopping you from scoring goals. We need to be aggressive with the team talk here. I agree with that from Ryan Senior.
Possession balance. Do we need to be a bit more positive here, James? Do we need to change the mentality? Positive.
Let's go. Hang on, this might be the narrow diamond one. No. Let's go vertical tika-taka, as they say.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
That's a big change.
No, that's fine. We can stick with this. We're going to stick with this, but we're going to get through.
Positive.
We need to be super. We've got to get attacking, haven't we?
Okay. I mean, maybe. Let's see what happens.
Can we get back in the game? Let's be positive.
Someone asking the chat here, James Tyler says, "Is something still happening?"
Fair point. I hear what you're saying. You need
to be more aggressive with team talks.
I'm happy with some early crosses. We've got two big lads in there who could do something for us. Short passing.
I feel like, yeah,
Raise the
tempo. Yeah.
Actually, let's see. Let's try this vertical tick attack and see if it makes sense. More changes, guys. Throw more poop at the ball. See if that makes a difference.
I've got to admit, I'm really disappointed because I feel like there was a real positive start there, and then the defense has been let down in a way by crosses, basically.
Yeah. Let's get aggressive.
There's one set piece in there.
I agree with that. Do you want to, let's get aggressive because it's not good enough.
I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half.
Motivated. Johan Barbe
Look, fired up.
Well, be stressed.
Yeah. Go and have an individual chat with him if you need to.
No, I don't really want to talk to him right now, if I'm honest.
Oh, fair play.
When you mark someone, then we'll have a chat. Then you can be a little bit stressed. Because you're having
60 minutes. 60 minutes. I want to take Burn off and I want to bring on another midfielder. Maybe Gilmore.
They've got the ball. Oh, no, we've got the ball. Cameron on the edge of the box. Don't get Cameron.
I mean, what was that? What was that? Look at that. That is a joke.
Oh, just wide.
How did he just lost the ball? He just didn't do anything with it.
At least make a pass. Better getting out from the corner. We've been working on it at set pieces. Maybe we stopped for a week. Maybe that was it. Got to do it every single time.
Maybe. Nah, surely not. I mean, I'm so disappointed by these guys so far in this game.
We need a goal. Oh, we're giving it away again. Oh, we've got it back.
That's good.
So, Parrot, you're through, son. We need something here. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Do not be offside. Do not be offside.
Okay, good. That's great. Well done there, James. Well managed. Well done. See,
right. We can stay positive now for a touch longer here instead of going full out attacking. Virtual stepmom, you can shut right up. Allcott, thanks for the memories, but it's time to go. There is still something happening here. We're figuring it out. Stick with it. Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Get the ball away. That's fine.
Good. Well done.
Whoa,
okay,
whoa, whoa.
That's actually...
Oh,
that's...
no. Oh, I thought they gave a penalty. They did give a penalty.
They did give a penalty. Brilliant.
Johan
okay,
Barbe,
good. Well done.
You are a mess currently. Come on, son. I believe in you, Johan, but you're letting me down. 4-2.
I'm disappointed in this because I feel like what we have done is made some changes. A lot more highlights. Be a lot more attacking up there. Someone's furious. Someone's frustrated.
Wow. Demand more. I need more from you.
Demand more. Anxious, focused after the shout.
Feel free to be all those things, but do better. Come on.
How can Hugo be furious? Bring on Edmondson. Use Hugo, guys.
Hugo's. You've had enough of him, have you? Off.
I'm just not impressed. I mean, is Edmondson gonna? Yeah, is that?
It's a similar swap. It's exactly the same kind of player, so that's fine.
I believe in the play. I also believe in Eze. I believe.
I'm gonna take.
And no, I see what you're doing. I see. Drop him.
Get Gilmore on.
That was exactly what I'd do. Yeah. DLP.
Try it.
Okay.
Try it.
We need some bodies there. I can't.
Let's play the rest of this one. Come on.
We can have a chat afterwards tactically whether you think I've let you down or hit upon one or two good things. Because two up front got a goal out of Parrot and a goal out of Eze.
Scored 2 goals. You're right.
We are 4-2 down there. That's
Gilmore with a cross. Just wide. Barbe. Giving away penalties. We've conceded 3 from crosses. And here's another cross. Not a goal this time. Good to know. Daryl Murphy on a January signing. No, we don't need another target man. Do something. Show some passion. Get creative. Do something. He's free on the edge of the box.
How are they getting to that ball? This is the thing. There's something about the centre-back partnership I'm not feeling.
Yeah, the squad depth isn't great, but we're getting done by. I mean, I know we're getting done by a lot of crosses, but I'm not sure. I think we need to go back to the Payjack years. We need one more game, and we need to go back to the Pajak years. I believe it.
That Pajak formation.
Yeah.
They're all looking fired up, inspired. I mean,
I haven't said anything. He shut up.
Motivated. Why is Ryan Emerson anxious? I mean, Lee Wallace there is just anxious, apprehensive from Barbe. Apprehensive. I am shocked at Barbe.
54%, 20 shots. From an attacking point of view, that is better.
I still feel like there's something playing two up top because I feel like it's isolated on midfield a little bit. Sorry, the strike is a little bit less.
Right, simple question. No, actually, no questions. The gaffer needs to take charge here. I get what you're trying there, and I think with time you could improve that. I need to see my that formation from the Pajak years. I feel
I'm fine with that. I mean, I like that formation Pajak years more.
You needed to try it. We now know. There's a life lesson here, guys. You try things.
But the thing is, it's about that width, I guess. There's very little width.
Yeah.
But I'm just disappointed there. I mean, but the thing is, we also got good performances out of a couple of guys there. Really good performances attacking one. Barbe just looked at C.
That's a couple of penalties he's given away now.
Yeah, I mean, he trips. Yeah.
Pajak years. Maybe Pajak years with a touch of a Geggen. Pajak with a touch of a Geggen. A
little more pressing.
Gilmore. Got some big decisions to make. Loz, you've been in watching these streams long enough. The last game is generally a belter. We're gonna have one last game
against Barnsley. Barnsley.
Last game.
I'm disappointed, to be honest. I'm disappointed because I feel let down by things that aren't formational in that. I feel let down by Barbe. If he hadn't given away a penalty, we'd have gone 3-2. Okay, 4-2. Damning.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It is all about results. It really is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to take a Liverpool team to a win with a 4-1-2-1-2.
See, look there, mate. Oh, hang on, I can't see it now. But basically, the strengths are through the middle. It was saying there. But I love our wingers as well. I've always loved wingers, mate. I've always been like that. That's the kind of teams I've set up. You're more of a, again, cultured guy, so you can understand the workings of the libero from the Italian league. Where I'm more of a sort of old school.
You like the wings.
Get across in proper strike.
I get what you're saying. You're going more with a 4-4-2 then, because again, the guy is so isolated out there. The strikers just aren't performing, and we're relying too much on a piece of brilliance from someone rather than what we actually need there. Barnsley though, 17th. We're 12th.
This is one. Let's finish on a high, guys. We're going to finish on a high. Come on, the lads.
Disappointed. I'm disappointed there. 2 losses, 1 win, 1 draw. Probably the worst record we've had so far, I think. No, there's a win. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, thank God.
You're fine. Joe Dodomo, who has been supporting the streams. Thank you, mate. Eustace has been sabotaging from within. I mean, I don't want to comment on that now. Really?
Yeah, Eustace was apparently an ex Derby guy as well, which worries me.
Okay. Welcome to the world of the Gegenpress.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure I believe in that.
No, I do. Wow, that has really messed you up there, hasn't it?
That's fine.
Red all over the place.
A lot of changes that need to be made. This is okay.
Blood all over the pitch, James.
I'm going to go custom. I'm going to make a change. Right. We're going to have to change this.
You're wiping that completely green team. Yeah.
We're going Pajak years. We're going
inverted. Sure.
Going one up top, and it will be Parrot.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
No, you need to move. Yeah, exactly. That's much better.
Right, here we go.
Do that.
Let me get hands on this. Actually, is it Hugo? For God's sake, do as you're told.
Like that. There you go.
Right. He's going to be an attacking target man. He's going to lead the line for us.
Okay.
On this side, we're going to...
You need to put the people in the right positions here. Putting Pugh in there. Eze's on the other wing. Or are you going with... Go with say Samuel.
Hang on. The one man that must play is this man here. Gilmour has to play. And he has to play.
So there's still some of my DNA in him. Although, I mean, you don't want to claim that with a 17 brainy.
We're gonna have a deep line playmaker. We are gonna still have. We are conceding too many goals. Cameron hasn't done too much wrong. I want to dominate possession. We're gonna be positive, but we're gonna play a winger. It's not gonna be Parrott. It's gonna be. It's gonna be Bright Say Samuel. It is.
Okay.
He's going to be an attacking winger, and he's going to do something very special today. He's going to score some goals.
I hope so, for your sake, because you've shown a lot of faith in him, and I would like to see him repay that. That's all Greens in that team. Are you taking, please tell me you're taking Barbe off?
I hear what you're saying.
I just don't... What are you doing?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Kane is going to be a defender. And actually, he's not going to defend totally. I want him to get it. No, he's going to defend totally. Actually, I've changed my mind. Hall is going to stay where you are. You're going to become a ball-playing defender, but in a defensive way. Barbe.
Right.
I'm sorry, but
You're
I'm
out
not happy
for
with
Masterson.
They've got a good partnership here, and we're going to change him up and let him do what he does best, which is not cover. I want you as a stopper. I want you just to stop them. Stop them. Simple.
Is that not the whole point of a defender? Is that not the whole point of a defender? But fair play.
Okay. We go to...
Be attacking. I'm a winger.
We're going to be positive. Okay. We're going to play it from the defence.
I'm fine with that.
We could play through the middle, but we're not going to be that specific because I believe in the lads. Okay.
Be non-specific. Yeah. How wide are you going there? Attacking width? Are you giving them some good attacking width?
We're going to calm that down. We're going back to normal.
Right.
Okay.
Fairly wide. How wide should we be? Fairly wide, I want to say.
We are going to keep that all simple. We're going to stay away from dribbling too much. Samuel will naturally do it.
I can hear the disappointment in your voice. Can you hear the disappointment in your voice?
Tempo is going to be standard. Short passing to start with. We're going to get Gilmour on the ball. We're going to pass the ball about. We've got good footballers.
Okay, I like this.
In transition. We're going to counter press. We are. We're going to get at them. That's fine because we've got players who can do it.
That's fine. Keep going with that.
Distribute. We're going to distribute from the centre backs. We're going to play good football. We're going to take short kicks. That's absolutely fine. And out of possession.
Good. I mean, I'd keep your line still where it is because I think too often we got in behind when we played a high line. We don't have fast enough players to play a high line.
And I want to stay a little bit. I'm going to stay a little bit tighter just so that we can get Hugo involved and we've got a little bit of space for him.
I'm happy with that. That's a great decision. That's actually a really good decision.
We're going to do, and we're going to win today. We're going to win.
We are playing Barnsley. They are further down the table than we are. Could be some dominant. Probably would have been the time when I should have suggested that 4-1-2-1-2.
Here we go. So we're not going to ask them all to dribble more, but we're going to ask, say, Samuel to dribble more. Run with the ball, son. Run with the ball. That's what we want.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Helicopters out. I suppose in these times of social distance, helicopters are a great way.
Sorry, I'm focusing on changing the landscape of this football club.
2 helicopters currently going over London. That is obviously concerning in a way, isn't it? You wonder where they go.
Yeah. And Gilmour, we're going to be very specific this time. I'm getting in there and we're diving into their roles. Take more risks, hold position. We don't need to worry about that.
Where are you going with it?
That's pretty obvious that you hold your position. You're going to hold your position, son. And you're going to stop these counter-attacks happening. Come on, the lads. Here we go. If you believe in this team.
Barnsley, who find themselves lower down 5 or 6 positions back from QPR, host QPR, who are a team with an outside hope here of promotion. It's really whether James has the patience to be over 1 season into 2 seasons. Which one is it?
Right.
Do they have the patience? I feel like this team, if it was to get promoted to the Premier League, wow, it would be absolutely ripped apart.
Demote Allcott to assistant. Get Warnock in ASAP. Not on my watch. Quite literally.
Okay. Good. Give a nice positive team talk here. You've gone back to something which feels pretty classic at this point. Keep it calm. Keep it positive. And I'm sure the players are going to look inspired by the way that you talk.
Got nothing to lose here.
Okay. That sounds a little nihilistic, but okay.
Okay, we've got okay.
Listen keenly. And then there's Jeff Cameron in there is just sitting there in the middle going, come on, lads.
Come on.
And they're all like, yeah, Jeff, you're part of the problem, mate.
So here we are. If you're still with us and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Tomorrow we'll be back with Jack, mate. But this is the final game of this stream with my very good friend and assistant manager today, Laurence Mckena. And we're off.
Don't be trailing other people. Trail.
Always got
me up.
Trail. It's important. Let's concentrate.
Sure.
Come on. Let's have the right highlights. We're dominating possession. That's what I want. I want Gilmore on the ball. I want that solidity with Cameron there. But we've got quality out wide with Eze and Samuel.
10 minutes in already.
Oh, that's okay.
Birmingham City 1-0 down. Oh, sorry, Bristol City.
We've got the ball. Come on, Kane. Get the cross in. Where are we? Don't do us on the break. We should have Cameron there to sort this out. We should not be going 2-on-1 here. They've got no one else here. Win the ball. Well done, Marston, doing your job as a stopper. Let's win the ball back now, lads. Let's win the ball
would
back.
Have fallen over there.
Don't get done. Don't get done. Don't get done. I can't.
How
defensively we're so
Jeff Cameron.
bad.
Jeff Cameron might not be the player that we need him to be, right?
We cut 15 minutes. 15 minutes. We've come back before. Last game. I mean, defensively.
I'm only saying this here, James.
Yeah.
One more game after this, maybe. It'd be worth looking at Jeff Cameron at centre back.
It's not his go-to role, but he can do it.
He's had great performances in central midfield.
It's a good performance. Get creative, lads. They're inspired by the feedback. Get on the ball. I just want them to express themselves.
They're expressing with their full capability.
Ali El Arabi's been watching from the start. He says, stay with this formation regardless of the result, unless it's an absolute humiliation.
You're right, okay.
When in the games that we did well, the first half was generally quite quiet, and then in the second half we took control.
Yeah, I mean that is again we are dominating quite a lot here again. Shots are equal, possession we're definitely better than them. We've been better in all these fronts though in every game. That's the point here, James. 1-0 Barnsley.
A lot less shots,
okay.
A lot dominating possession. Hugo seems frustrated there. That was the only thing I did see with the tactics was that previously there was that little bit of a sort of a touch of an orange area there, as it were.
Yeah.
So maybe he needs to support a bit. Let's get him to support. Target man, support.
Over there, yeah, and then support. All right, fair enough. I mean,
I want to stick with this. I do want to stick with this.
Okay.
Gilmore, 6.7, good. I think the easy change to make as well is you take Cameron off and you put an attacking midfielder there.
Yeah, okay. And you just move them over. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm disappointed with the lads so far because I really feel like there's been a number of times where guys in midfield be looking back and come on, boy. A bit of defending.
Team talk. In case it's your last one, Lars, what do you want to go for?
Okay, I see what you're saying. In case it's my last one. Geez, that's
not ever.
Ominous.
Not ever, just for this stream.
Right, okay, right. Maybe go assertive in this one if you can. Assertive there. I know. Maybe you just say, I mean, are we happy with the performance?
We haven't got terrible scores. Again, it's a lot.
Maybe show me something else in the second half.
Woo! There we go. They do seem motivated. Let's start.
I mean, they're definitely they're a well-motivated team, but are they a good team? We're really motivated. We've not won the game in ages.
We need something to happen here now. Come on, guys. We need something.
Come on, boys.
Manning strikes it. 51 minutes.
Midlands derby. Birmingham. Blackburn 2-0 up. Teams at the rate they've made a change. We're not going to make our changes yet.
I want to be attacking.
Do you want to change us to be a little more? Yeah.
Get on it.
Even more
Oh,
attacking.
here we go.
Here we go. This is our end.
And we've given the ball away.
Brilliant.
You're going to do us on the break, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm sick of this. Come on.
They are. I mean, our two central defenders seem to
Oh, he's not.
never.
Who's that? Wallace. Penalty again. What are we doing? Oh, no. Help us out. Yes!
Kelly, well done, Kells.
Well done, Kelly. We needed that. We needed that.
We really did there.
That. And now they've
this is a dip.
Get the ball away. Win that ball. Oh, my God. Again, another cross. Centre back. We need to sort this out.
Mate, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Think how much we dominated with 4-1-2-1-2, and then our centre backs, the number of times where a cross went in and they just haven't dealt with it. The same's happening here. We're 2-0. We're 2-0 down, and we've not created nearly enough chance. Bring Parrott on. Sick of seeing this Hugo guy look anxious.
Yeah, what is that? Actually, in the Pajak years, that's my bad. Pajak was big on Parrott. He believed in him.
Yeah. Fellow Scouser, of course, John Parrott.
Complete forward on the bench. We really should be probably using. Attacking. We've got to go for it, haven't we?
I'm only saying it, James, but this is a worse performance than when we played 2-1-2.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
We had 20 shots against a team that were better than us in the league. We've had limited numbers here.
That victory feels a long time ago. I was trying to control the game and then win it in the second half.
And essentially, we have control. That's the thing, though, James. And I think even Will Brazier, a couple of people have said it for a while, you can control the game all you want. But we don't have enough when it comes to attacking. We aren't being aggressive enough.
Got to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Always be aggressive.
We've got the ball.
Lovely.
Here.
That's great.
Can we start to get
Eze plays out wide. Wallace.
Hugo, nothing. Off. Get off.
That was his last action there. Hugo comes off. On comes Troy Parrott.
Yeah.
Burn on.
Happy with him there. That's fine. Get back to the pitch. Come on.
Get off the pitch.
I just want to win game after game. That's all I want to do. We'll get there.
These lows. It's these lows that will fuel your highs further on. The culture's still there, James. I'm going to say that. I think the culture's still there.
It is.
Burn's been on. Parrott's been on. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit lost for words with some of these guys right now because I do feel like they're letting us down.
The current defensive crop haven't gotten enough in them.
They do look old. They do look old. They do look slow.
Yeah.
That's lovely movement though. Burn.
Yeah. Oh, and then he gives it away.
And there's that though.
And then we're getting done by one ball. It's every time.
Yeah.
How do we stop that?
I'm not being. I mean, I do think that there's got to be an issue there with your actual central defenders being aggressive enough.
Maybe just
Here we go.
We just need them to be proper centre backs and maybe not play out from. I mean.
You see, playing out from the back's not the problem, though, James. Every time we're playing out from the back, we're actually bringing in great defensive. We're again bringing in great attacking.
Yeah.
But that's not the point there. The point is the ball is taking us out. Play it. Oh.
2-0, 4-2. It's the same, isn't it? It's the same.
I mean, they're definitely similar, but we scored 2 in the other game.
Yeah.
As a Todd Kane look exhausted out there. Exhausted, James.
Exhausted. Gonna do a we should 2-0 Barnsley. We shouldn't get done by Barnsley. Though the real QPR lost 5-2 to Barnsley this year.
Oh mate. We had
something at the start. We did have something at the start. Hall giving the ball away. Stupid area.
I mean, what is that?
Come on.
Honestly, it's so often it's the centre backs that are letting us down. We need to look at centre backs because we fixed the midfield. Sometimes there's great shape. There's great.
Huh? We might be in January soon.
We're in November, and I think we might be in early December.
I would have thought we'd been in December by now. It's a good cross. Comes to nothing.
I'm so disappointed.
Full time.
I'm disappointed there, James. I'm very disappointed.
I know, me too.
Disappointed.
Far from pleased what I just saw. Oh, do you seem motivated? Why don't you fucking do something about it? One more.
Yeah, one more. I can't. I'm not going on that. And what I won't be defined by is this dip because we started so well. Who have we got next? Hugo won't start next game.
Do you know what we should?
I got.
Maybe do we believe in the gegenpress?
Did you press more with Pajak, didn't you?
I think we're concentrating more on controlled possession. We haven't tried the gegenpress. We haven't tried that yet. The thing with the gegenpress is that maybe we need to be very clear with our defense now and go, okay, you're not ball playing defenders, you are stoppers.
But the point is, we're not suffering when it's like that. What we are suffering with is a ball over the top and them just being run by. Then they're defensive.
Do we need to sit deeper then?
Did ask if you want to hold a team meeting there.
Oh, okay. Who?
That last email. The game.
We can do that.
Milan won 3-1 against Fiorentina, though. Good news.
I've noticed the morale is low around the squad. It would be a good idea to hold a team meeting in a bid to lift
everyone's. All right. I mean, that's a bit weird because they all seem so highly influential. Okay. Maybe go passionate because I feel like passion's the kind of thing they need to see here. We've done a lot of calm, a lot of passive sort of stuff here.
Keep your heads up. We've had a bit of a blip. It's important to rally and come together as a squad.
Love that.
We can still stay up.
No. Oh, sorry. No. We're a lot better than we've shown recently. It's a time to start believing in our ability to avoid. No. Stop mentioning relegation.
I think we're going to have that. The relegation is going to have to be involved, I'm afraid. I'm going.
Survival. No! Oh, yep. The boss is right. We need to dramatically improve.
I agree.
All right. Is Abire there?
We've got to stay passionate now. Abire, yeah, he's happy with it. He's pleased with that. I respect that each of you. There we go. Oh, shit.
No, that's... They've all seemed to have improved from there, James. So well done.
Right. But that was very red. That was very red.
I feel like that was... I don't quite understand that.
Misleading colour there.
Yeah, that red we didn't need there.
No. Come on now.
We shouldn't have painted this room red, should we, John?
One last game. Charlton, 13th.
World news there. Newcastle hire Bielsa as manager.
I mean, Newcastle fans would love that.
Yeah, that would be... That's almost Keegan-esque.
Yeah, it is. They need Mavericks. They like Mavericks.
They love Mavericks.
Come on.
Right, my dinner's cooking now, so I mean it's almost there. So
right. Let's hurry up.
We're coming up to a good finish to my evening, if it's possible to beat Charlton,
don't we? Just saying, the performances haven't been the same since you changed to 2D. There is a lot of truth in that.
I see what you're saying. Although you didn't do a lot of 2D with Will Brazier, and you lost a bit.
Yeah, but we did no 2D with Pajak.
Right.
Explain before you go. Explain why you don't want a player.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I feel like the fabric of the club is yours, and I feel like I am an assistant manager. I'm not a youth player. I want to play Football Manager in a way where I see the youth come through. I don't mind. I don't want to be the youth. I want to help the youth.
Yeah.
You know, I am.
You don't want to be. You want to see.
Yeah, I want to be the sensei. I don't want to be the, wax on, wax off kid.
Yes.
I don't want to be Karate Kid. I want to be that guy.
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, that's the one, yeah. Who I believe is also the owner of QPR, so.
He is. Team selection advice. Don't care, actually. I don't care.
Charlton drew their last game, so let's see. They might be trying to turn it around right now. John was asked to attend the press conference. John, you just shat yourself in front of the press. This is bizarre.
Okay.
Opposition final third, and okay.
I think we lost to Charlton earlier in the season, maybe. Shameful performances. Some of the chat. Right, guys, we need you now. We need to change this around.
Jeff Cameron's not been training well.
He is susceptible to doing that. He's done that in the past.
Right. Okay.
Last game. This will be the
Ryan
last
Epkinson,
game.
though,
I mean it
has
this time.
trained very well.
I mean, we're moaning about strikers and we're not been giving Edmondson a chance, really.
I see what you're saying.
But we're just changing it again, aren't we?
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's got to be. You got to find some sort.
The best we looked is when Gilmore is firing.
Gilmore's fantastic. He's a great player, really inspirational to the rest of the guys.
And as Cameron, as well as Cameron's been playing, has he been helping us at all?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Cameron lost the ball. He's, whilst he's put in a really solid performance, is it overall better for the rest of the team to drop Cameron and bring in an Amos or someone like that?
Yeah, I don't think we were far off. I really don't think we were far off.
I feel like Cameron's actually the negative ninny that we don't want in the team anymore.
Maybe. Right.
Thanks, Jeff, but no thanks.
And he's not training well enough. I think we need to go back to this. Boom.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Let me show you this gegenpress. So if we changed, so this was, what did we have when we did this? We actually had at one point, this was Mr. Jack
Burn, right? Okay.
Baby Burn.
I'm not against that.
All that looks good.
Parrot instead of Hugo.
Yeah, I've had enough of you, Hugo. It's not been good enough.
Further up.
Thank you. Barbe's on the bench. Masterson, no ball playing. Central defenders. You cover. He stops.
Okay. All right.
Or he defends.
Fair.
Oh no, hang on.
No nonsense there you went with. Wow.
There we go. Just be defenders.
Right.
Yeah. Be your best you.
Be your best. And that's what I want.
Wallace attacking. He's been too attacking. It's not been good enough. We've got attacking players up there. I want you to defend. Kane.
Guys, the main thing here is do not give away a penalty.
Yeah. Positive. So this is the gegenpress. Player defense.
Okay,
don't
I'm
need
fine.
an overlap from
Fine
Wallace, really. Not
fairly narrow. Don't need the overlap.
No. Run at the defense. Go for it. Higher tempo because we're gegenpressing. Attacking
Like that.
width. Fairly narrow. That might help us out.
Yep.
High defensive line. But we've got a sweeper, keeper in Kelly.
Okay. Who's your guest tomorrow?
Jack, mate.
Jack.
Okay. How do we feel?
Okay. I'm happy that. Play that. That looks very solid.
Come on, lads. Come on.
I won't pretend not to be upset in a way that we lost a lot. No, that we lost a lot in that. I feel like we've really been let down by the guys in the centre back position. Ask assistant. There's the fouls and stuff.
I started doing that. I swear that's not helped either. It's John sabotage from within.
Honestly, the amount of people who have said that in the comments. Calm. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why.
Listening keenly.
Okay.
Right.
See what happens. Come on, boys.
Right,
here we go.
Let's get
1
rid of
minute,
the league
2
table.
minutes,
I don't want
3 minutes. Paused. Really? Okay, fair play.
Let's concentrate game on game. Come on, the lads.
6 minutes in.
A victory. Dominating the ball.
Encourage the players to try and make short passes.
He strikes it.
They are.
Here we go. We are 2D, remember. Wallace, don't give the ball away there. You have. Masterson, just being a defender on the front foot. Give it to someone better than you. Correct. Great ball. Get in there. Yes. Come on, lads.
That's a lovely goal,
Great
that
goal.
Was a lovely cross.
Yes.
Great goal. That is lovely there, James.
And Masterson, look, positive. Anticipate.
No nonsense.
Give it to someone better than you on the ball. Well done, Connor. Great ball.
Look at that for a cross, and look at the pace.
Get in.
Boom. Goalkeeper's already on his knees, absolutely dejected when he saw the player coming around the back. I see how happy you are there. I'm happy. I love that.
Let's pump someone. Let's pump them hard.
Back up to 12th in the table. There you go. I'm all about table position. Doesn't really matter.
Good. Happy with this. Are we on the ball again?
Okay,
we are on the
Here
ball
comes another one.
Nice cross from Burn. Parrott. Put it in.
Boom.
Oh. Nearly with
Who's that who put it over then? 14 there.
Come on, the lads. Come on.
20 minutes in. Good. Already got the goal.
Highlights.
Okay, here goes Kane. Masterson.
Great ball. Samuel, win it first. Well done.
No,
Gilmore.
that's good. Well done.
Trust
Gilmore.
Don't
pass
it.
Barry.
Kane, well done.
Kane won it back.
Win it. Can you win it?
Gilmore, good filling in there from Gilmore.
Kane,
there you
go.
There, that's lovely. Ball.
We get a good cross in. Oh, we're working it.
No,
Gilmore,
Gilmore's got it again.
Let's have a good cross now. It's a great ball. Parrott!
Great ball. Over the bar. That is lovely, though. Gilmore been instrumental, pulling the strings out there. Gilmore has had a 6.9 so far. Wallace had a 7, almost.
This is much better. Much better. Guys,
calm
whilst you're out there,
from Wallace.
Get creative. That always seems to work.
Whilst you're out there. Whoever's out there, get creative, boys. Here we go. Ball straight back.
Come on, Kane. This is all about us now. We're starting to dominate, guys. Gilmore's back, getting on the ball. Back to Milner, Manning. Over to Kane. He's done well to keep it in. Get your cross in now, son. Let's finish this game.
Ball.
Finish him.
Ball.
Yes! Come on, the
They won't.
Yes!
That is lovely. That is lovely. I'm
Finishing
so
with
glad
a win
that
now.
Jack Mate didn't get this as the start
You're right.
of his stream.
Here we go. Back on track, guys. Something's happening.
Well done there, James.
You've got to go through those valleys to reach those, whatever the other thing is.
Well, we had to get to this point where we went back, as you said, back to the Pajak years. But this is a variation.
Hashtag Pajak years. They're fired
Hashtag
up.
variation years.
Variation years. You've got to go through figuring out what's right and what's wrong. This is right. Another highlight involving the R's. Wallace on the ball to Manning. Manning with a crossfield ball to Kane. That's lovely. Aside, Samuel, what to go?
3.
It's all happening now, lads. Come on.
That is amazing. That is this Charlton team. Bear in mind, this Charlton team held a very well-placed team.
Get in there.
A draw before. I'm very impressed.
Yes,
Manning, instrumental, great from Kane, lays it out wide, and Samuel there just pops it in the back of the net. Just let it run across his body beautifully as well, James. Caught it perfectly. And they're up to
half time. 7s, green. Get in.
That's excellent. Well done. There you go. Right. Don't concede a silly goal before half time now, boys.
That's true.
Relax on the ball. Relax.
Set your traps. Goalkeeper. That means it's our ball. That means it could be our highlight. Surely not. Surely not after everything we've been through in this stream, Loz. We're going to finish off scoring 4 goals in the first half. No, guess not.
3. No.
Well, yeah, but if we score another one, it's 4. It's one.
Yeah, no, but the 3, it was stuck to 3 for now. That's fine. And I'm fine with just 3.
I get it. Well, the point is that it's currently 3, but it could be.
Could be 4. Could be 4 because it will go. Yeah, at some point I feel like it could be. Here
it is 4! It's 4-0
Is it offside? Are we calling offside for that?
Oh,
there you go. Offside. Yeah. I did say 3, didn't I? I did say 3. I said 3.
You did say, yeah. Good point. Oh, the final game, and it's all coming together now, guys. Oh, another one. We want 4. We want 4. So the crowd, no. You're not having it just yet.
I told you. I did say. I said 3.
You did say.
So there we go. 3-0 at halftime. There is definitely room for improvement here.
Is there?
Yeah, there is. We could have 5 or 6. Go into that team talk. Say something passionate. Say something good. There is a 9.5 there for Samuel. There is a 7.1. There's a 7. There's a 7.2. There's a 7.6. You've definitely found the best out of Todd Kane. You've also found the best out of Grant Hall, who's just sitting back. Passionate.
Who knew?
You're very happy.
Lawrence, who knew gegenpressing worked in modern football?
It's not a trend that I've spotted.
Passionate. I'm very happy. Everyone's delighted. Guys,
they look delighted.
Get out there and score some more goals because you're doing the business right now. Do the business.
Go out and do your business on the pitch is what we shouted.
Get it.
Not like that. Right, good.
Calm.
A lot of calm players. No one looking anxious.
Billy Gilmore. How many times? It's Billy
good.
Gilmore.
I genuinely thought you were just making fun of him then.
I wasn't.
Brilliant.
I might just call him Barry Gilmore from now on. All right. They fancy a goal, do they?
Fancy a foray. Okay.
Great
good.
defend. We're defending better. We are defending better. Parrott scoring goals.
This pressing is extremely effective, isn't it?
Yeah. Getting at him now. Go on. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we won.
Wow, look at that.
Look how hard
Hunting
Samuel's
him
worked
back.
there to get across.
Yeah, he's
Superb
so
work.
quick.
Just win your header
That's great.
now.
No
Let's
nonsense.
Get the ball back.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
No,
Get it back.
No.
That's fine.
Fine, but they're shots from difficult angles. This is better. Yeah. This is better. Oh, don't get done by a set piece now. No, thank you.
Over the bar. Well done.
Rob
Correct.
Turner, 4-3 incoming. That's a shame. No need for that. Guys, we've worked very hard in this stream. We've tried a lot of things, but I feel like we've got something now. I know Charlton are down there. But this is
No, that's good. Because these guys are the people that people said we'd be competing against. And actually what we're doing is we're climbing out.
Yeah. Let's get to 70 minutes. We'll ring the changes.
Hello? Is that changes?
Is that yeah. Yes, I need you.
Okay.
Edmondson. Parrott. 6.9. Hasn't actually got his goal. He was disallowed. No. It's a shame. Mark Pugh, let's get you fit. You're getting on. We've got some yellow
Pugh
cards
comes
here.
on. Cool. No, that's fine. That's good. Kane and Hall always
we could try Cameron,
getting
like
those cards.
Because we've got two. So we take Hall off?
Give it a try. Yeah, give it a try. Go on. See what happens. Cool. Those are the 3 changes. Those are your 3 changes. That's all you can do.
That's the best. Oh, so he's not that much of a defender these days. Interesting.
Then maybe don't do that. Maybe
okay. We can
you don't want to
Barbe in there. You sure? We can put Barbe. It's fine. It's fine. There we go.
And he's swapping sides or not?
Yeah. Put him on the left. Let's make sure. Ball playing defender. All right.
Here's my tips to Jack, mate. Tomorrow, when you say you're going to do something, do it.
Like what?
Don't go. Yeah, we'll stick with this, and then go 4-1-2-1-2.
Yeah. Change it again and again and again until you find something. That's a lesson we've learned here.
This is excellent play.
We're on the ball again. Barry Gilmore.
Baz.
It's called Barry now. That's it. Barry Gilmore on the ball, pulling the strings. Wallace just popping it about. I love the crossfield balls.
Lovely.
This is what we're doing. Look, Kane playing as an inverted fullback.
He does feel that way. Oh, that's disappointing as a ball there. Manning, I think, has been my player of the stream. This one.
Oh, that's a good one. We should do player of the stream. Oh no, they're through. It was a tame effort. It was a tame effort. We're
Barbe, that is.
We're fine. Get in there.
Barbe putting pressure. We're almost there. 75 minutes. Not far now, boys. Here we go. Come on.
4-0 would be a lovely
another
way
highlight
to
for
wrap
us,
wouldn't it? It would be lovely.
Yeah.
Wallace,
what
lot
a finish
of
this
good
is
work down
be.
the left side. Manning with the ball. Pugh with the header.
Manning
saved
into the goalkeeper's arms, straight into the Phillips' arms. He screwed us.
Get in there.
Good. I love that. So with this no nonsense centre backery that we've put in there, there's a lot more headers clear.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll take from this stream, James.
Yeah.
Well done.
Barbe.
If you don't have the ability there, don't.
I think we were overplaying, weren't we? And then they're not doing what they're put there to do, which is to stop goals. We've got enough attacking players to do the rest for us. Come on,
What's the brief here, boss?
In there.
Stop
I'd love
goals.
a clean sheet.
You're not going to get it though. Stop saying silly things that lead to things like that. I'd love a clean sheet. Oh, it's been chalked off.
That's what I'm saying. I'd love it. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Again, it's like the first half. You listen to it. Clean sheet is what I want, and clean sheet is what I'll get.
Again, though, I have been listening, and what I think you need to acknowledge here is my listening automatically doesn't mean that you're wrong.
Right.
So,
okay.
Some more. Masterson there is putting a great performance, as is Kane. Barbe coming on and looking complacent.
He is so French.
He is so... Guys, what are you worried about? Come on.
Yeah, Barbe. 3-0 up. What's the problem?
There you go. We're 3-0 up. That was the most impressive performance I've seen so far, James. Well done.
We're figuring it out, guys. We're getting there now. Let's have a look at the player ratings before we go. 7, so many 7s. Todd Kane, superb, 8.3. Bright to say
impressed.
Samuel,
I've got to admit, I'm more impressed by the 9.
Yeah. Oh, because he's got a hat trick. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Yes.
Oh, you should have. That was your belief there. That was you consistently playing him. I'm really impressed there, James. Well done. Thank you for having me on again.
Oh, mate. I'm going to calmly say, well
passionate
done, lads.
They
look delighted. They look delighted.
Sure.
Right. You've been taking notes throughout.
Yeah.
So let's finish off with a team meeting. Get your final thoughts in, guys, and then we'll say goodbye. It's been an absolute joy to have Laurence here. We've looked sometimes you've got to take a couple of steps backwards to make even more steps forwards. I think that's word for word the phrase. So,
and overall, I think that's what I've done. That's what I achieved in this episode. I achieved a narrative arc that you haven't had elsewhere.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. And, you know, unlike, I don't think anyone else would have seen that kind of narrative, because it was a narrative within the narrative of the entire season. But it was also,
I inserted that.
It also goes back to the initial narrative we looked to set at the start, which was, can we create a springboard for future streams? And I feel like we've now got something.
Yeah, something's going on there.
Something is happening right here.
There is something going on here. Bringlow's back. He's a special one. Thanks for noticing. There's something going on here. It's been a very championship stream, someone said there. Thank you. I don't know if that's comment on us or someone else saying, just get the win, just get the win. Now don't be changing the system. When you do lose, stick with it. You'll be fine. I agree, James. I've got to say, we have set Jack, mate. What's your next game? What's the next?
The next game is Reading away in 5 days.
Where are Reading in the table? Do we know
Reading?
You can't
just
check.
saving the game.
You've saved it, so that's
important.
Smart.
I knew that was crucial. We needed to save the game. I don't know. I think they might be 5th, but that can't be right. They're rubbish. But yeah, we've got something now. Bright to say, Samuel, with 3 goals. Get in.
Very impressed. I mean, did you know he had that in it?
I did. That was, I've always leaned towards wanting Bright in the team. Now we've got it.
Yeah.
So
you're a big fan of Mark Bright.
I can show you. No, I didn't meet. Sorry, Mark Bright. You're thinking of someone else. You're getting very confused.
Yeah.
That's a bit Bobby Robson.
13th. Sure. 7 points off the playoffs right now.
We've got a large hill to climb. It's not a mountain. Large hill. We can do it.
Here's the thing, though, James. We're closer to the playoffs than we are to relegation, and that's what I want.
And that is what I want. Exactly. Right.
Well done.
Let's all go have some dinner now, and I'll see you again tomorrow, 4 p.m. with Jack, mate. Laurence Mckena, thank you so much. I love you very much. And I thought we were a good team. I thought we worked well together.
Well, the chemistry's always been there. We've always been there. I'm happy to come back again when you need me. Just let me know.
Yes.
Good to see you.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Laws. Goodbye. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.